What is up, everybody? So just to get a head count, I see some people in here, but is anyone already on to be able to run a TOS? I know Demon Hunter, I think you said you're at work today. I think Scott, you said you were running with us, but what's up, guys? We can get a group started as well, so just start off. What's up, Deep? Start off by sending me a whisper. For sure, Shaq, we're doing real good. If you guys send me a whisper, I will get you an invite. Shaq, I hope you're doing good as well. And if you have a US Horde character, you can join us on a TOS run. But you guys can send me an invite. Deep heals here. Alright, Deep. We'll get all you guys in here first, and then I will begin. What's up, nerd? And then we will begin inviting everyone else. Hey, nerd, if you get the time, send me a whisper. I'll invite you. Also, by the way, guys, still have that straw poll going. I want you guys to also vote for the next emoji. So go in there, take a vote for it, and then this weekend I'll tally up the results from Wednesday's vote and this vote, and then I'll see what the people want. Shaq, you don't even need to create a tune on my realm. If you play Horde on a US client in any realm, I can invite you, man. Scott, you are DPS. Okay, alright. Alright, does anyone else want to join right now? If not, I can start looking for like random DPS, and then in case anyone else joins in that wants to tank or anything like that, we'll still have some spots. Let's just one shot everything, and this will be 900. What's up, Epic? By the way, Epic, are you going to be running with us? Hey, look, it's Scott. What's up, Scott? There's Epic. What's up, Phobonics? What's up, Max? Was your everyone? What do you mean, was my everyone? What are you talking about, Max? Alright, for sure, Demon Hunter, for sure. So we still need, I don't know if I'm going to invite this, oh, this is Nerds. Never mind, I was going to say, I don't know if I'm going to invite this tank to leave room for you guys, but that is you guys. This is Nerds right here. Cool stuff. We need one more healer and a few more DPSers. Getting that pug life ready. Getting that pug. And it's not even about the pug life. We're also. I hope we don't have a ripped key. What's up, Max? Phobonics, I am on US servers. If you are on US Horde, send me a whisper right now. Send me a whisper like this. Just type in the / right at the beginning of the command, and I will send you an invite, man. Also, if you want to type in kind of who you are here on this invite area, that'll really help out. What's up, Katie? How you doing? But yeah, Phobonics, if you're on a US Horde server, whisper me and I'll get you in here. We're filled up on tanks, but if you have a DPS or a healing spec, alright, for sure, man, for sure. Oh, Katie, we still need one more healer. That's all you, Katie, right? You're bringing your monk? And for those Alliance people out there, I am also leveling an Alliance right now. He's not 110 or anything yet, he's 102, so getting ready to be able to run with you guys as well. So Max, in case you never switch over, I'll be ready to run with you in a little bit. I'm leaving a little bit of room right now to fill out the rest of the people. I know Katie's joining us as well. You finally got some heroic legs this week. Congrats, man. Make a room for healer. We have room for a healer. Yeah, we have room. We're 226. If we run 2311, we'll be fine. Or 2310. Depends on how many people we can get in here. Max has to teach me the ways of power leveling. I've been doing a lot of questing. I really like dungeon crawling, but I do think dungeon crawling takes a little bit longer. Battlegrounds aren't too bad if you get a battleground that goes through pretty quickly, and you also get some gear from that. So yeah, battlegrounds aren't too bad, but questing is for sure the fastest way. For sure, Phobonics. Phobonics, if you follow me on Twitter, you can send me the link, or here on YouTube, you can also go to my page and send me the link. I'll check you out, man. Alright, we're waiting on Katie, and then we can invite a few of these other people. How's our DPS looking, by the way? So we have a decent spread between ranged and melee right now. I don't have to worry about it too much. Invasions make you happy while grinding to 110? Yes, I've been able to do 2 of them. I've been able to do two invasions. For sure, Phobonics, for sure. Yeah, I've been able to do 2 invasions. They're a really nice bump up, but yeah, they're not always up. Infernal Cinders has no actual tanking thing. Infernal Cinders does damage, so I wouldn't consider that necessarily a tanking trinket, nerd. And it's also like a lot of plus crit. The Dark Moon deck is really good. I was using Dark Moon deck. Katie just whispered me. I was using the Dark Moon deck, which is right here, up until I got these 2. So I had this guy first, a 935, and I was running this Feverish Carapace with the Dark Moon deck, and then once I got this from my weekly chest, this 935 Nerubian Husk, that's the first time I replaced the Dark Moon deck. But this Dark Moon deck is going to serve you really well until you get some really good Titan Forges. Alright, so I think we're good on DPSers. If anyone else is coming as DPS, let me know. If you're parked in Dalaran, it always takes forever to load. Yes. Yeah, but we got Katie in here. We got Epic. Let's start running in. We just need to fill out a little bit more DPS. We don't have a Warlock yet, so hopefully I can find a Warlock. And if I can find a Warlock, that would be ideal. Let's invite this Demon Hunter. I mean Death Knight, my bad. And then we're at 8. We'll get 9, and then we'll invite some other people. Ezekiel, you're gonna be joining us today, by the way. Alright, so at this point, hopefully I find a Warlock to kind of fill out the last spot to run 2-3-11. But if we don't find a Warlock, we can just pick up one of these people. That's fine, but let's just run over there. Let's all get in there and see how we do. You finally got a 2nd Legendary on your Monk. Congrats, Katie. I got my 2nd best in slot Legendary last night on my Boomkin. So that was really fun. So now my Boomkin, I have a ring, which is really good. I have the wrist now. All I need is a helmet on my Boomkin, and I'll be all set for legendaries on my Boomkin. I also specifically like Ezekiel, you guys who run Boomkins out there. I had to do a little bit of research, but I have a new Boomkin video coming out that shows you the ranking of legendaries. in terms of their DPS performance, in terms of single target, multi-target, how much of a percentage better they are than others, and the combinations of legendaries to run. So if you guys do play a balanced druid, whether it's Boomkin or not, whether you guys have the glyph or not, but if you guys play a balanced druid, I do have that coming out that really breaks down the legendaries by how good or not good they are and what they pair with in order to do good, either single target or multi-target. You have a 900 Carapace. I would run the Carapace in the Dark Moon deck, honestly, nerd. Not today, you missed a lot of work this week due to some unknown allergies. That's good. I'm glad you're alive and well. But unknown allergies, I hope they weren't too bad. I hope that, because allergies can take you out for a while. Allergies can have a real big toll on your body. You were complaining about Velen and they gave you best of slot trinket. Nice. For sure, yeah, I had to I wrote out like 2 pages of just like all the research I had and all these numbers just like scribbled around everywhere. I had to rewrite it and have it be nice and formatted so I can actually talk about it. Nerd, you have a 930 Arcano Crystal? Run Dark Moon deck with Arcano Crystal, man. Dark Moon deck Arcano Crystal is going to be really good for you. I didn't know you had a 930. 930 Arcano Crystal is insane. Those stats are really going to help round you out, and even though it has no procs on like armor or anything like that, the stats are really going to decrease the amount of spike damage you take by increasing your haste and versatility. It's going to help out a ton. The crit is going to be just extra just because it's an Arcano Crystal. The versatility is going to round you off. The mastery is going to help out for when you do have stuff like Kil'jaeden and you need to do that heavy tank and that heavy blocking. And yeah, the haste is for sure going to be a really nice bump up. Actually, you're a Death Knight, so your mastery is different. But yeah, that Arcano Crystal is really going to do you wonders. Actually, let me check out what you're running right now. Yeah, look at that 930 Arcano Crystal. That's insane. That is insane. Alright, let me see. Is there a Warlock waiting for us? There is not. I'll invite this last guy. Hopefully they can run in there, just because I know some people leave after certain tier pieces don't drop for them. So we're going to run normal first, and once we get through normal, we'll drop group and reform for heroic. If you guys want to join us for heroic, you can. So I'm just going to drop and reform to pick up pugs with the according eye level for that. Kenneth Dollar, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you enjoy the content. We do live streams every Wednesday and Friday. Friday is the live stream with you guys, so if you do want to stop by, then you absolutely can, and you can stop by and join us. On Fridays, all you need is a US Horde account, and on Wednesdays, I show you guys the new affixes for the week, as well as myself plugging Heroic TOS. We never have locks when we need them. That's very true. I remember last run, we had no locks in the beginning, and then towards the end, right when I was gonna do the giveaway, we had like 4 locks in the group. So yeah, it always works out that way. You changed your mod because of your new artifact weapon appearance? Let's see. Let's check this out. Let's check out Epic. Oh hey, that's not too bad. Pretty good transmog, man. That's an interesting helmet. I don't know if I've ever seen that helmet. Oh, I can't actually flip it like that. Don't know if I've ever actually seen that helmet. Violet Guardian's Corona. Nice. I don't think I have any feasts. I do not. I don't. No, I only have... I have like some random food from... Yeah, it's do fire damage that I've been getting from Nami. Phobonics, what do you mean palatable? You mean, the fact that I don't just scream everything out and hype everything up all the time? Oh, my bad, Demon. Let me connect that robot. I always launch it, but it doesn't always connect to chat. So it's always monitoring, but I sometimes I forget to connect it to chat. Give me a second. Alright, someone wants to invite their buddy? Actually, I don't know who that is. That's not one of you guys, right? Zen. Alright, Demon Honey, you should be good. You should be able to check that currency. Let's see who this last guy is. He didn't even actually get invited. Oh, there it is. Who's this guy? Yeah, I don't know if that was someone or one of you guys' buddy, but 2-3-13 we should be fine. Feel like gambling? Quiet day at work? That's all you, man. You can go ahead and start gambling. Easy watching? Thank you, Phobonics. Thank you. I'll take that compliment. Thanks a lot for that. Heather? What's going on, Heather? Hey, Heather, are you gonna join us today? Ratarin gives you wings. Alright, so as soon as these last two people run in, which one of them is already in, the last guy is on the island, yeah. So as soon as they get in here, we'll go ahead and do a pull. Hey Demon Hunter, by the way, I want to say congratulations. If you type out another message, you'll have a nice cool little wrench next to your name. Thank you for always being here and always being level-headed. So we could use some mods, man. Congratulations, Demon Hunter. You're a new mod. You'll watch for sure, Heather, for sure. Because Demon Hunter's all about that pug life. Gonna log on your PC. Your wife is going now. It's game time, Phobonics, for sure, man. For sure. Alright, last person is in here. Let's get a ready check going. Alright, I will get first aggro nerd, and there it is. Let's get a pull. Alright, so there's the perfect taunt off by Nerd. And we should be good. So what I'll do is I'll actually move over here just in case there's like fire on his... Actually, no, we're on normal. I thought we were on heroic for a second. So we should be fine. I'll just stick around over here. Unless that debuff was about to catch me. Alright, so we are close to having to run behind the pillars. Here we go. You have to run away. We'll see if anyone stays out. And one person stayed out. One person stayed out. It was a DK. And of course his name is O'Shizzle, right? O'Shizzle the DK stayed out. How's our DPS looking? We're looking good. We're looking good. Look at Epic. Epic stepping up his DPS. Epic, you've stepped up your DPS, man, ever since the first time we ran in here. Good stuff. Good stuff. You remember waiting for your dad to leave work to start playing WoW after college? Oh, man. I remember my first really big online game was Counter-Strike. I was hooked on Counter-Strike, and I remember having to wait and ask my parents if they were gonna make a phone call because we had dial-up at that time, so that I could log on to Counter-Strike. And it was like, cool, can I play for like the next hour? And it was like, alright, we don't need to make any phone calls. Back in the days of dial-up. You didn't like that you played on your laptop? Ezekiel, did you ever have dial-up? Oh yeah, and I've also been leveling that Alliance Blood DK. And I gotta tell you, Blood DKs feel really interesting. Like, they feel really good. You don't have to spam and mash buttons like you do on a Prot Warrior all the time. You build up your Bone Shield, you make sure your Blood Plague is up, and at that point it's just like maintain your Bone Shield up. Heart Strike if you have too many runes up. Yeah, then the rest of it is just kind of like defensive cooldowns. You get to pop Blood Drinker, Death Strike if your runic power is too high, or if you just got hit by something that hit really hard. It's really interesting. And it's really interesting that it's such a massive gameplay difference. AOL dial-up and AIM, those days are long gone. Oh yeah, I used to use AIM. I was never a fan of the MSN Messenger, but I still knew a lot of people who had it. I used to use a messenger called Trillion, because you used to be able to put in all like multiple AIM accounts, multiple like MSN, Yahoo, any kind of those accounts, all in one like app. So it was real easy to take care and manage everything, and it had automatic login, so I didn't have to remember all of those passwords or anything. You like how you can nullify those Goroth debuffs? It must be nice, right? I mean, you can get those Goroth debuffs too and turn them into runic power. It's like, I wish I could turn them into rage without taking damage. Like rage from damage taken, sure, but you can absolutely just kind of go, I'm just gonna generate runic power from this and not take any damage. You loved AIM, Heather? Yeah, I think I was a big AIM person. I remember what I would do is every year I would create a new screen name and kind of filter through things and just kind of be like, alright, time to start a new buddy list. Alright, so once we get this ready check going, let me also preemptively whisper you, nerd. So I will have that whisper on hand, nerd. So if you want, let me ask you. So I'm asking nerd if he wants first or second, and then we'll be able to jump in here. Do you remember all of the buddy icons? I remember I had so many of those like GIFs saved for those buddy icons when you use AIM. Like there was the animated ones where they would go up to the buddy and do something. It was too much. Alright, nerd, give me a second. Let me give you assist. Alright, I just gave you assist so you can just go ahead and do your DBM pulls. You think you sent me a message with a link for WoW Armory? For sure. No, Phobonics, don't say that, man. I'll check up on it right now. Just give me a second. Alright, there it is. So Nerds is going to be going in here first and tanking first. So I'll let him kind of pick up threat, manage where Atrigan and Belak are going to sit. We don't have the Calcified Quills ability, so we should be doing a little bit better. I'm going to try to take just a little bit of Torment. I took a little bit right now, just before Nerds really has to switch with me. So since I took a little bit of Torment right now, what I'm going to end up doing is jumping in. So Nerds just has 40 something Torment right now. Let me jump in, clear my stacks, and then I'll jump back out again. So Nerds is at 70. I'll let him, here it is. So I just taunted off him, he's at 78. So hopefully he'll go in and start clearing his stacks up. So I'll have a Fell Scythe coming up right now, Scythe Sweep. And immediately after that, I am going to have the Bone Saw. So I need to leap away and start the kiting. Perfect. I'm at a very low Torment. I should be at about 35 or so. I think, right? 34. And so right after this, we'll jump right back into him. DBM is not doing what it's supposed to. It's telling me that Calcified Quills is about to go out. But it doesn't exist in normal mode. Alright, let me position Atrigan again. And once I position Atrigan, we'll be good to go. My Torment is at about half, and so we're ready to go. When Nerds comes out here after this Scythe Sweep, we'll be able to switch around. Alright, so use a taunt off. Nerds, don't mind me screaming at you. My push to talk key is caps lock, so I promise I'm not yelling at you. I'm just whispering you to taunt. Alright, so let me clear up my Torment, and then once Nerd gets up to 80 again, we'll be able to jump back out. So my Torment is clear. I don't even see Nerds on this list so far. He might after the Scythe Sweep. No, he's still not even on there, so nothing really big to worry about. They are down to about 25-30%, so it should be an easy kill. Alright, I see Nerd. He's at 59, he's at 61, he's right here on this chart over here to the left. So we'll be able to jump out when he hits about 80. So here's another Scythe Sweep. If it lands, there it is, he's at 85. So let me jump out. So I should have to take another Scythe Sweep before Bone Saw? No, actually I won't. So let me run away, take this Bone Saw with me. And it should be a kill right around the time when this Bone Saw actually goes away. So it should go down. So Bone Saw ended, there was a Scythe Sweep, and there's a kill. Very nice. Time for Hargetan. And people giving away some 905 relics. Alright, let me check Bobonics. Give me a second. Yeah, man, I got your armory link here. 934 item level, man, not bad at all. I think you're almost there. Look at that, 937 equipped for me. It's crazy. All right, let's knock these guys out. You're running Soul of the Battle Lord and Thunder God's Vigor, so are you also running Booming Voice? You are. Booming Voice, Anger Management, very nice. Booming Voice, Anger Management, Shockwave, okay, yeah, very similar build. You might consider running Warlord's Challenge instead of Bounding Stride, by the way, Phobonics, just because once you get your 4-piece, which I think you have, I have to check after this trash. I think you have that 4 set. It lowers the cooldown of your Berserker Rage by another 15 seconds on top of whatever your Shield Slime does. So you can pop that more often. It's going to make your average cooldown of your Berserker Rage about 30 seconds or so. I'm going to reset Harjatan. I don't know who pulled him, but we'll reset him. No big deal. So yeah, with all the Shield Slams that you do in the course of a minute, your Berserker Rage should go to about 30 to 35 second cooldown. So that might be something you consider. You did in your bags, but your item level's low. Not bad. Your weapon's 966. Your weapon's better than mine. I'm rocking 958, man. Let's get that ready check going. Leviathan's Hunger and Fell-Oiled Infernal Machine. Okay, a lot of haste on that. A lot of haste on that. That's an interesting trinket. I don't think I've ever seen that trinket. It's good, man. You're running some good stuff. What's your haste at? Your haste is at 29%. You could use a little bit more haste. Alright, so everyone's ready. Let's get a pull timer going. You've been running that up until now. Oh, okay, so you prefer Bounding Stride rather than Warlord's Challenge? Bounding Stride has its place, and I think its place is for Mythic Plus to kind of lower the speed. Lower the speed of your run completely. But I think that Berserker Rage wins, or Warlord wins in any raid situation, because Berserker Rage increases your survivability by that much. So I think you should consider Warlord for raiding, and you can run Bounding Stride for Mythic Pluses. So depending on what you're doing, what I like about the way that you respec now is that if you're in an inn, if you're in a rested area, you get to respec for free. So whenever you go to Dalaran in between runs or something like that, just pick up the other talent point. You swap it out for raids. Got it. It actually says 31% in game. Are you running? Oh no, I just checked out your talent points. I thought maybe you were running the haste talent point, because I don't think that aura is applied. 31 in game. You might have like a weird buff that you're getting right now from either like food or something specific. Maybe the I'm not sure, the rallying war cry of the dragon or whatever it's called. You might be getting a little bit of a buff from something, unless you swapped out another piece of gear as well before logging out right now. So yeah, here's Harjatan. We've been swapping at 4 stacks, which is really good. It's textbook. That's what should be happening. I taunted half a second too early, got my 5 stacks, it's fine. Just taunt back whenever your stacks wear off. No, don't worry about it. I'll be fine. So here's the draw-in, and we are going to have that magic damage phase. So I'll pop Spell Reflect when the hits are getting lower. The very last hit is the hit that really hurts. Alright, so at this point, Nerd picked it up again, so let me just generate some rage for this bleed effect that I have on me. Alright, so again, we'll stack up right here, take down Harjatan. You have a food buff on, got it. Yeah, you could use a little bit more haste. I haven't checked right now to see if your rings and your neck is enchanted, but you should enchant that, and you don't even need to do the best one. I understand that the best one is like a few thousand gold, and then the second cheapest one is like a few hundred gold, so I never even buy the most expensive enchant myself, just because the difference is so massive and it's only like 50 stats. So enchant your rings with plus 150, enchant your neck with plus 150, and also enchant your cloak with plus 100 haste and 2% speed. You should put that on your neck as an enchanted. You should also do your cloak with this guy right here. 100 haste and 2% speed. It's an older enchant, so it's even going to be less expensive for you, but it gives you haste. What's up, Steve? How you doing? Steve, if you want to jump in, we have room for DPSers. If you want to bring your DPS and jump into this normal TOS run, we are currently on Maiden, or working our way up. Not Maiden, Mistress. We're working our way up to Mistress right now. So if you want to join us, let me know. Although, Phobonics, I see you have 50% mastery. That's a lot of mastery, man. So your blocks are on point. Oh, I see your cloak has 200 strength. You also have a 200 strength gem on your chest piece. Alright, let's keep pulling this trash. Yeah, don't replace the 200 strength. That was very expensive for you. And honestly, don't replace it with the 100 haste. I just thought maybe you didn't have any enchants before I looked right now. So yeah, don't replace the 200 strength. That costs you a lot of money, and strength is actually increasing both the damage you do, so it decreases the amount of time that mobs hit you, but it also increases your ignore pain size. Ignore pain has one multiplier that's based on attack power, so strength is still making your ignore pains bigger. You'll be fine. You should try to get a little bit more haste in case you have any items in your bags that have more haste than anything you currently have. You might want to consider going that route. I would say try to break that 30% haste. Like right now, I don't think I have any haste buffs on, but I have a ton of haste right now. Like my gear has gotten pretty optimized this tier. In Nighthold, not so much. In Nighthold, I think I was sitting at like 24%. But yeah, this tier, I've gotten some good stuff. No enchants are free. Oh, you're an enchanter, so they're free. Got it. Am I the leader? For sure, yeah, Steve, I'm the leader. We're running normal right now. So start running over to Tomb right now, and then I'll list the group, and you can join up to it. So if you play on US Horde, start running over to Tomb. I'll list the group and invite you, and we'll wait for you before we pull. So let's see. So if you just search Mistress or @Mistress, that's our group. When you click to join in the group, if you put in that you are Steve, it invites Slideshot. I don't know what realm you're in. You can send me a whisper, Steve, if you want, by doing send me a whisper by adding the / to the beginning of that, or queue up for the group. If I see Slideshot, I'll invite you. Oh, you're a miner and a BS, but your guild is so small. Nice. That's very cool. Very cool guild. Unless you're in my realm. No, you're not in my realm. I just did a /who for that name. Don't see it. Also, if you guys have not taken the straw poll yet, I did one on Wednesday. I'm doing one today, and I am going to add up the results and create the next emoji based off of this. Alright, Steve, you are in here now. So let me delist our group, and we'll pull when you're here. We have one person who's offline. Let's see, was that a healer? That was a healer. So let me start another group again, or list the group again and pick up another healer. Yeah, so we need to pick up a one more healer, and we'll be good. We have a lot of DPSers, but that's fine. Being a little stacked isn't fun. And yeah, and I did post that new straw poll so you guys can vote on the next emoji, because we already have it unlocked. So I just need to see what you guys want, create it, and it'll be ready to go. First time rating TOS normal? Scott, I'm glad you're in here then. You're doing really good damage, man. Yeah, we should, with this group, we should be able to one-shot everything except for maybe Kil'jaeden. We'll see how the soaks work out. But once we get there, we'll kind of break it down for everyone. We have one healer pending. Your guild tried Desolate Host yesterday and got 7%. Yeah, that last phase can get messy if you don't know how to handle it properly. For sure. Were you guys running normal or heroic, nerd? Was your first time together doing it? Alright, I'll delist our group. We'll wait for this healer to get here. For heroic, yeah. Yeah, that last phase can get a little bit messy. It also depends on when you push, right? So as soon as you hit that 30% mark, you're going to get the Desolate Host himself. And the thing is, if you push Desolate Host right when you get a new pack of ads, both on top and bottom, you're going to have a very hectic phase 2. So you're going to have the Desolate Host, who's going to be doing a lot of magic damage, and then all of these ads who your tanks have to manage. So your tanks have to go around, pick up all of the ads, and then taunt the Desolate Host back and forth from each other, and it's gonna get really messy for them. It's gonna be a lot to do, and it's gonna be a lot of damage as well. So it depends when you push. You should sit at maybe like 33, 34%, kill all of the ads first, and as soon as those ads go down, push that last 3%, get to that phase 2. And then you might have a much better chance, just because at that point you're gonna have a very clean transition. You're not gonna have all of those ads continuously wailing. You don't have your tanks having to run around like chickens without their heads on. The ads stopped spawning after the second Wailing Soul was over when she was at 34. Okay, so you had a good transition. Right after the transition, Desolate Host does the top or the corporeal realm first. So that top tank has to taunt first, and then it's just a taunt off every other time. But when you get to that second phase, I would suggest DPSing the Desolate Host first and then the bosses second, because every time the Desolate Host does that AoE, he buffs himself for more subsequent AoEs. So the first AoE is going to hit the weakest, and then every single one after that, I think it's like a 20% buff. And so let me see what it actually is. Desolate Host does the Sundering, or does the Sundering Doom? No, is it Torment? Yeah, increases damage done by 10%. This effect stacks. So once he keeps doing this, he'll hit 10% harder every time. So once you have like 10 phases of people going in and out, he's gonna hit twice as hard. So you need to, I would suggest nuking him first, because the other bosses don't have like a soft berserk or a soft in range or anything. It was a soulbind and the last boss getting to us for sure. Yeah, that soulbind can also get to you if people don't run together. I've seen people run away from each other when they get soulbind. It's always interesting. So Dead Pixels is almost here. I do have one egg that's hatching in 2 days, so we'll see how this goes. soak the tornado for buffs, right? Absolutely, Deep. If you don't soak the tornadoes, then you're doing it wrong. I like to troll around too when I run with my guild. Every now and then I'll throw something out there that like most people should know that it isn't real. I'm like, yeah, we have to stack for this, right? Yesterday when I got my nice legendary bracers on my druid, we were running Nighthold, just blowing up Nighthold. We walked up to Star Augur, and I was like, hey, since we are outgearing this content so badly, we have to stack Star Augur and the ad together, right, so we can cleave them faster. So I always like to troll around a little bit as well. Alright, so the third healer is almost here, and once that third healer is here, we'll be ready to go. Where is Nerd? Let's see, Nerd. Hey, Nerd, I like your transmog. It's pretty cool, actually. Where's that sword from? The High Blade of the Gorians. Huh. Does my guild do live streams? We don't currently do live streams, no. I think that would probably fall on me if I wanted to live stream anything my guild does. We raid Tuesday, Thursday from 5 to 8 p.m. my time. Yeah, 5 to 8 p.m. Pacific. Alright, so there he is. He's almost here. He's almost here. We'll get a ready check and make sure no one's AFK, and then we'll be able to jump in. And also, one thing for my guild, I currently use my boomkin for the guild. So not sure if there's a lot of people. Oh, I guess we're pulling. All right. Not sure if too many people want to see that boomkin gameplay. Although I think for Antorus, I'll be tanking. So once Antorus comes out, maybe I can do a live stream or two with my guild while we're progression clearing that. Alright, here's the Hydra shot. We only get one Hydra shot in this difficulty, so just be in there, split that up. Tornadoes are coming out. I know Deep is gonna pick it up for extra damage, even though he's a healer. Still needs that extra damage. Still needs to pad the meters. Don't go to the tornadoes, guys. Don't stand to the tornadoes. Well, we pushed phase 2 way too fast for the tornadoes, so we didn't get any of those tornadoes that time, but DBM is all funky. Oh no, we didn't manage to kill the ads on time. We didn't manage to kill the ads on time. Oh, we got one of them. One of them went down. Alright, so a lot of people got hit by the tornado. So this time, let's make sure we AoE and cleave down the ads as quickly as possible. Every time. But yeah, DBM is off today. DBM is off for sure. There's the Hydra. Again, I'll stand in it, help split the damage. And then here's the tanking debuff being handed out. You do want to taunt mid-tanking debuff to pick that up. We'll move out of the way of that. And then for the Devouring Maw, I want to move back in. Just because standing by that edge means that some people might, you know, accidentally fall in and go down to that. So here's that Hydra shot as well, and we have more than enough room here. So we are going to be pushing phase 3 very soon, and I'll let you know Epic so that you can pop Lust when we get to phase 3. Or Epic, if you want to pop a Lust at 30%, that would be the best time to do it. So we'll avoid that crashing wave, jump back into battle. Alright, and here's the Hydra shot again. Let's split that damage up. And then we should have the tanking debuff happening soon, right? Yeah, there it is. Very nice Bloodlust. At exactly 30%. Good stuff, man. So there's a crashing wave, and let's take these ads down immediately. We have tornadoes incoming in 8 seconds, so let's take them down and not have to worry about getting hit by tornadoes. So our pools are right there, right in front of me, and there it is. Knocked out those tornadoes as soon as they came out. Wasn't sure if we were going to need to hide behind them, next to them, but they came out right on top of those pools. So that was a good little cancel out method of that. So again, here's a Burden of Pain, get the taunt off, and the ads. Alright, and then we did get the puddles because we are going to have the slicing tornadoes again in 8 seconds. But actually Mistress should go down before, yeah. And I got a nice little cloak, 900, not bad. Verse Mastery. Who uses Verse Mastery? Is that rogues, or who would use Verse Mastery? Alright, looks like the new healer needs this cloak. I don't think anyone else wants it. The Death Knights are fighting for the leg plates. Yeah, if everybody was fighting for those leg plates, we'll give this to the healer when we get up here. Oh shizzle, oh shizzle, wins that roll. Giving out loot in that pug light. All right, let's see. When the healer gets here, I'll give him this cloak. There we are. All right. Let's get this next trash pull going. Again, I like to pull them and then run into this corner so that they all follow me. The only bad part is they then lay down that, like, what is it called? Like a Blessing of a Loon or something? Grace of a Loon. And they take less damage than they should, so we gotta run them out of that. I was about to say they almost set off the trap, but no, we did. We'll forgive you because it's your first time here. We'll forgive you. Oh man, that's funny. Setting off traps. Yeah, so we got to take down this sentry as soon as possible. Another pug lost its wings. Oh no. Alright, I think I have a feeling that's gonna become a thing. Pugs losing their wings whenever something happens in our live streams. Alright, tanks are gonna go down. I thought someone was gonna get cleaved down for sure. Nothing happened. Everyone survived. Oh wait, one person almost went down. Setting off traps is your deal. I'm sorry, Epic. Somebody beat you to the punch today. It was actually Scott beat you to that punch. Alright, so for this one, let's just make sure that we pop healing cooldown. So I know Katie is healing. I don't think I know the other two healers. Oh wait, yeah we do. Yeah we do. So Katie, why don't you pop the first healing, and then Falcor, you can pop the second one. Sound good? Sound good to everybody? Oh, we need to reset. Got it. So yeah, Katie, why don't you do the first round of healing, and Deep, you can do the second. Yeah, I'm sorry, Deep. I was just just reading a bunch of names, but yeah, I remember. So hopefully we don't get 2 phases, and also I'll let you know when to pop Lust, Epic, so that we get less phases. So everyone's ready. Let's get a pull timer, and we'll be good to go. By the way, Deep, is your name inspired by the Neverending Story? Is that where you got your name from? You wanted to be Falcor, or did you just come up with that? Ah, okay. Yeah, the Neverending Story. I remember Falcor. So now that you have flight form that other people can mount up on, the name is even more appropriate, because people can actually take a ride. People can actually take a ride with you. All right, so here's incorporeal shot. They're running away. Oh no, Scott, you gotta Scott for that. Oh no, Katie went down. Can we get a B-res on Katie, Deep? Can you do that for me? For the monk healer that went down. Can you pop Lust right now, Epic? Pop Lust for me, and let's get Katie up. Perfect. Alright, good. Let's take down this ad, and then Katie, you are going to be that first big healing cooldown when this moon is full. But Scott, just for future reference, when that incorporeal shot goes out, you have to split that damage with everybody else, so you actually have to run into everybody and make sure that there's as many bodies in between you and the boss as possible. There it is. There was Katie's healing barf on us right there, and we're all good now. I don't see any. I see one orb up, but not a big deal. There it is. We survived that, and then if we get to another phase, which hopefully we burn through, then we will have Deep's Tranquility up and ready for that. Yeah, no problem, Scott. Yeah, not sure if we're actually going to be able to push this. We might have that second phase, but if we do, no big deal. We have another healing cooldown ready to go. Alright, there it is. We managed to push it, so no need for that healing cooldown. Just watch the glaive storm. Dodge glaives, dodge glaives. Alright, you still haven't gotten a single one of the... There it is. I was wondering where your tanking debuffs were, nerd. You got 2 of them kind of like back to back almost. You didn't get them kind of like staggered. That was weird. That was weird. Alright, there's a glaive storm. It's completely gonna miss us. You see the way that this mounted up sister is facing? That's the way that the glaive is gonna go. So I normally like to check up to see where that is right before that glaive goes out, just so that I can manage the group a little bit better, kind of move if we need to, position everything. So we should be alright. We should have this kill going down right around now. We're sitting at about 5%. And there's the kill. Right there. Perfect. Very nice. Textbook. That's how we do it. We'll see who sets off the new trap. Epic. Epic, now's your chance, man. If you don't take the chance now, someone might beat you to it. Yeah, so I wasn't going crazy, right, nerd? You got both of them like back to back. I didn't see you getting any like any of them staggered or anything. They just kind of both went back to back. So we'll see if Epic sets off his favorite trap. Oh, someone might beat him to it. Nope. There it is. There it is. The new healer set it off. It had to happen. Another pug has lost its wings. Let's get a moment of silence for the pugs. Can we mute this music? Poor pugs. They never saw it coming, man. They never saw him coming. Someone beat you to it. I know, Epic. You gotta be on it. You have to jump on it a little bit faster, man. Another pug bites the dust. Alright, so let's get to some of the worst trash here and see how it goes. Nice death grip. Very nice. Let's pull a little bit more of that trash. I wanted to pull those spirits, like those orbs, but they were running away, so wasn't able to pick them up. For sure, Katie's got to step out, so we have to find another healer, but thank you for stopping by, Katie. Thank you for stopping by and healing us and using your healing barf cooldown all over us. I know some people got a little grossed out by it, but I mean, it kept me alive. I'm fine with it. I think it's the fact that I run a boomkin. It makes people have a certain reflex to boomkin and undead. It's like I hate. It's like what was it? I think it was Max that said. I think it's like he hates looking good. All right, for sure. We'll find another healer. Let's while you guys clear trash, let me do this and queue us up again. We lost one DPS, one healer. I might pick up a few more DPSers as well. You're lost, Scott? Where are you? Oh, you released? You're running back? Alright, Scott, let's have a look. There, you're on the right track. Go up through that door to your left, and then you'll be set. Oh, no, you're going the wrong way, Scott. You're going the wrong way. So if you look at your map, Scott, you're going down the stairs. You want to go back up the stairs, through this door, and then stick to the right. So yeah, I know there's a bit of a stream delay, so go back up the stairs, through the doors, and then you'll be back in. You'll still be in stream. I get it, Katie. For sure. Alright, let's see. Did we get any healers yet? Not yet. We do need another one. Especially for Desolate Host, when we're going to have the 2 areas that are going to need specific healers, and then yeah, so we'll have to pick up another healer for sure, especially for Desolate Host. And then after this we have Maiden. Maiden's gonna be fun. Let's see, Scott, did you find your way? Yeah, you're back up the stairs, through that door, and then just follow your way to the right. Alright, we do have the World Quest boss, so before we actually kill that World Quest boss, I'm glad Nerd pulled this pack, because that's what I was going to suggest, that we pull everything, because that World Quest boss does kind of hurt. I don't want to get knocked into that spirit world. Let's check up on our friend Scott. Oh man, I'll go rescue you right now, Scott. I'll go rescue you. Nerd, you're gonna have to tank without me, and I have to go rescue Scott real quick. Scott, just stay up the stairs and stay right there for me, all the way at the top of the stairs. I'll go rescue you. I'm coming for you, Scott. Nerd can handle this. Nerd can handle the rest of the trash. Maybe not the World Quest boss, but you'll handle the rest of this just fine. Yeah, I'm on my way to you. I'm on my way to you. Just go up the stairs and I'll be right there. We could also use a few more DPSers. Oh no, Scott went down. Let's pick him up. Scott, when you come back up, I'll be waiting for you. For sure, you spawned at Harjatan, so I'll be right here. Oh, you probably rushed into one of these worshippers, huh? Alright, Scott. I'm right here for you. Let's go. Let's run on over here. Picking up the friends. Running on over. I hope they're doing alright with that world boss. I forgot what exactly he does. Yep, they're in the middle of that world boss. They didn't pull the ghostly acolytes, so that's good. Oh, that's right. He summons a bunch of portals and he sends people to the spirit world and stuff like that. That's right. All right. So now that that's done, hopefully we don't pull that trash, and we can go over here. We need to get a healer. Here's a healer. Perfect. Maybe another DPSer. I mean, look, anytime we can pick up a warlock is a good time, so hopefully we can pick up a warlock. If not, there was someone in the stream that ran with us who was a warlock named Anthony, so hopefully Anthony gets on here, brings his warlock. And so was Chaos. Chaos, I believe, has a warlock as well. He has a shaman, and I think so. I think he has a warlock. No problem, Scott. Glad you can join the rest of us. So there's another healer. We can pick him up as DPS for now, and then in case any other healers drop, it's good to know we have backup. Alright, so let me organize these groups. Let's see. Here we have this healer, and our other healer, I believe, is Dead Pixels and Joslo, right? Yeah. Dead Pixels, yeah, okay. So we have... Actually, I'll throw the new guys over here. Let's get some of these rogues going. So we will stay up in the top realm with Deep healing us. Nerd will go to the bottom and have the two new healers, and we'll do this as well. Who else would be good for AoE? You'll get Scott as well. Scott should be good at AoE and cleaving. We'll keep Epic, we'll keep Slide Shot. Actually, let's pick up this Demon Hunter for our group. Alright, we should be good. So, as soon as the rest of these guys run on in here, let me do this. There will never be locks. I agree. There's a warlock. Let's pick him up. I mean, we already have 12 DPSers, but there's no need to pick up a warlock. Max, it worked. It worked. We have a Horde warlock now. Alright, so now that we have everybody we need, I'll delist the group. And now we just wait for the rest of them. And then once we get the warlock here, we're going to be able to summon people. It's going to be great. By the way, if any of you guys are just joining us, go ahead and vote right there in that straw poll for the next emoji. The next emoji is unlocked. I just need to finish polling you guys, see what you guys want to see, and then design it as well. So go ahead and take a vote for that. What sorcery is this? You know what? Max's witchcraft worked this time. I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to say thank you. Thank you, baby Jesus and Mad Max. Katie's gone. Katie's still in the chat, but yeah, now your HOTS will get a chance to heal something. Deep, I hear that a lot from Resto Druids. Resto Druids do not like Mistweaver Monks, huh? I think Mistweaver Monks cancel out your HOTS. And it can be a little annoying. What's up, Glock? You bet you missed a lot. Not so much, Ezekiel. We have one shot everything so far though. So we've one shot Goroth, Demonic Inquisition, Harjatan, Mistress, and now we're on Desolate Host. So we're working our way up. We're about halfway done with the dungeon. Right? Yeah, we got the first 5 down. We have the second 4 to go. We'll see how Maiden goes. Yeah, we'll see how Maiden goes. You're looking at the logs like, wow, you suck. Yeah, I hear that a lot from Resto Druids. Best in slot Legos, and you were gonna overpower them. Alright, let's see how many more people are still running over. I think that should be most of them, right? I don't think anyone is like an Argus doing anything funky out there. Alright, good. So we have most people in here, even if they're in the spirit realm or something. Alright, we're just waiting for the last 2 people. This healer keeps disconnecting. Not sure. I hope that they reconnect. If not, we do have that one DPS or priest, S priest, that can go healing. So once everybody gets here, let me see. Offended. Scouting for tunes to level next max. Yeah, man, a warlock. You'll get invited into everything. And I'll tell you what, Max, you don't even have to perform well as a warlock. Just if you're the only warlock in the raid group, they'll kind of be like, I think we have to keep him, right? Yeah, he's our only warlock. No one wants to run back. Alright, so let's get the groups going. 1 and 3 are up, 2 and 4 are down. So if you don't know how to go to the bottom realm, you come over here where I am to this font and you click it and you go to the spirit realm. So Scott and Dead Pixels and Ethel and Lammy, you guys are all going bottom. I don't think any of the other guys are in here in chat. Yeah, Max, if you level up a warlock, you'll go invited to all sorts of things. Alright, as soon as Pixels... Yeah, as soon as Pixels joins the bottom team, then we'll be good to go. So Scott, you're going to be over here on the left-hand side of the screen. You're going to be DPSing all these new guys you can see. And you'll just stay there and keep DPSing them down. Alright, so let's get a ready check. This warlock that's still out here in the top just wants to dot up the ads up here, and then he'll switch down. So I'm fine with that, padding the meters a little bit. I didn't mean to be such a badass. Yeah, she just wakes up like that. She just wakes up and tops the meters. She hasn't even had like breakfast yet. She's already like, yeah, no big deal. Top meters. Alright, let's get this full going. Willing to sell Hulk Mage Tower Bear skin. 1.5 mil. Glock, I'm sure people would pay for that. I'm sure people would pay 1.5 mil to get that artifact skin. Especially because it was just confirmed yesterday that it's going to be Legacy. So you can unlock it and have it now. But once Legion is done and over, no one else will be able to unlock it unless you played Legion and unlocked it at the time. So I'm sure there are some people who are willing to pay 1.5 mil. For sure. There are some people out there who just play the auction house, and then a lot of the things they just kind of buy with in-game gold. I wish I was that much of a badass in the auction house, to be completely honest. Just have like 2 or 3 of my characters maxed out. Epic, you gotta run into people, man. Epic, you have the soul bind, you have to run to the middle and run into that person to get rid of that, or else you'll never get rid of it and you're gonna die from the damage. So Epic, run into the person you're connected to. They ran into you. Yeah, so if you guys are connected to anyone via the like fire, or I think it's called like fell leash or something like that, fell bind, just run into the other person, or else you're both gonna end up going down. You bet Katie's secret is peanut butter. Is that why? Is that why I'm a shit tank? Is that why I can't do this? No peanut butter? I thought it was the bone sticking out all the time. Alright, we're going to be pushing that 30% soon as well. By the way, Epic, you can pop Bloodlust when we hit that 30%. Or I might ask you to pop it a little bit earlier, depending on how we're going to do in terms of getting close to that 30% mark with no ads. Good placement for that. This one's not so good. This is not the kind of placement you want. You want that placement behind the boss, just like that. We did have another soulbind go off, so I'm glad we got those handled. Actually, you know what, Epic? Can you pop Lush right now so we can try to push before that Tormented Cries is over? Actually, never mind. Just finished. Never mind. We should be getting ads regardless now. Alright. Yeah, we did manage to push it without the new ads, so I'm glad that happened. So top kind of stack in. Remember, If the circle is empty, you run into the boss and stack on top of him. If the circle is full, you don't run in, you run away. So right now, if you're in the top realm, it's empty. You run in, so not you, Scott. You're not here yet. And so some people ran in for that, and now there was the taunt off. You guys see the circle is full for the top realm. You run out. Scott, you need to run into that one because the circle's going to be empty for you. So yeah, circle is empty, you run in. Circle is full, you run out. Is that Epic? Epic, we need you in here whenever that circle is empty next time. I need you to run in there with me. Chaos, what's up, man? I was talking about you earlier. How you doing, man? Yeah, whisper me when you're in, and we'll get you in here. We're about to get over to Maiden, and then we'll be doing Avatar and Kil'jaeden. We'll see how those go. They should go fine. Thank you for that, Epic, for running in here with us. You can whisper me right now, Chaos. We'll get you in here. We do have Warlock too. No loot for us. Oh, we've gotten one cloak today. I was gonna say no loot for us at all, but we did get one cloak. So remember, jump off and kill yourself on the edge. Jump off into the water, kill yourself, and then you'll spawn very close to Maiden. It's a long run back if you don't kill yourself. Steve, thank you for stopping by, man. I'm glad you were able to come in here. Hopefully you got some loot, by the way, Steve. Hopefully you got something out of it. I know your hunter is decently decked out, so you might not have gotten anything. But I'm glad you managed to come by and hopefully pick something up. Hopefully you can come by next Friday as well and pick up some more stuff. But thank you for stopping by, man. Always telling people to kill themselves. It's the fastest way, man. It's the easiest way. Alright, Scott. Here's the deal, Scott. You gotta choose a color and go through that color. I know you're a demon hunter and you're blind, and that's your whole thing. But let's go through green. Green, green. You gotta pick that color, Scott. There you go. Oh, no, you went through white. You have green. You have green. Oh no, panic! Panic has set in! Green. Green. Also, Scott, you can fly over all of this because you're a demon hunter. So you can actually, in the beginning, just fly over everything. Yeah, what Deep said. Deep said, just jump over everything. Fan Crush Friday. Aw, Glock, we'll see you later, man. Thank you for stopping by. Did you make it, Scott? Did you make it? Yeah, you did. Flew over everything. Not a problem. Alright, on this boss, it's very important to know what color you are. So, look at your debuffs. If you have the holy debuff, you're going to be sticking around everybody else who's also yellow. And if you have the fell debuff, you have to stick around everybody else who's also fell. So it's very important. Scott, do you run weak auras? Because if you do, I can give you a weak aura that'll help you determine what color you are. Yeah, no problem, Epic. Yeah, so if you run weak aura, Scott, I can give you a weak aura that'll tell you the color that you currently have. If not, you have to look at your debuffs, see what color you are, and run with everybody else who's that color. Or else it can be a rip raid. Do we have healers and DPSers? Yeah. Okay, I know a few people stepped out. So let's get a ready check going. Think you can get it? Alright, Scott. Let's get it full going as soon as everybody's ready. Let me lay down the markers. So yellow is going to be holy. And then we will have green as fell. And then we will have the orange as holy and purple as fell. So depending on what buff you are, stand on the appropriate side. It'll be good. Can you have the weak aura? For sure, Dark Knight. Let me, or Epic, let me load that up for you real quick. No, not these. TOS. Alright, let me know if you can import those, and if you can, so clutch. Last night on KJ Progress, you had a pally in the wrong position for the knockback. I was heading over the edge. The priest gripped him back to safety. Wow. So, and everyone was watching for people knocked over the edge and saw it. So Max, does that mean that you killed Kil'jaeden with that? Alright, everybody was ready. Let's get a pull timer going. Let's see how this goes. Max, if that was your like first Kil'jaeden kill, if that was your AOTC with an epic priest moment, that would be really, really cool. Alright, so I am fell, so I'm going to be over here on this side with the fell. There's one person a little bit out of position. Alright, we're good now. We're good. So the first hammer is always holy. There's going to be that hammer, and now I taunt off. Hopefully people stack up behind me. Yeah, everybody's in position now. And so here will be the hammer, and right after this hammer will be the knockback area. So, by the way, Epic, right after we play this Guitar Hero knockback thing, when the orbs are done spawning, I want you to pop Bloodlust. So here the orbs are still spawning, and they're beginning to spawn. Once they're completely done, that's when I want you to pop Bloodlust, by the way. Don't get hit by the wrong color orbs, Scott, or else if you do, you have to run into the middle and jump in. Okay? Alright, so the orbs are done. Can you pop Lust for us, Epic? Here's the next infusion. We're going to change colors all over again. I now have Holy, so switch sides if you need to. I think everybody's on the right side, yeah. So here is that hammer getting rid of us. We did get our Bloodlust too, so that's good. We're going to have some good uptime on that. Alright, here's another infusion. We might change colors. I know I did. So get to your side, get to your side. We have the taunt off happening by Nerd immediately because there's going to be a Holy Hammer first. And then I taunt off because we're going to have a Fell Hammer soon as well. 13% max, that sucks. Such a clutch moment. No kill. That's a bit of a tease by Blizzard for you there. That's close though, man. 13%. That means that your your third phase was a little bit sloppy. Maybe the obelisks took you guys down. Is that kind of what happened? It was either the obelisk or the fell orb. One of those two things kind of had some bad mojo with your group. Is this heroic, John Mota? It is not. It is normal with you guys. So if you guys have like any alts or anything else you guys are currently gearing up, you can go ahead and jump into this normal with us. So yeah, we're running normal. On Wednesdays I pug heroic just with random pugs, but Fridays I run with all of you guys and we run normal. I know not everybody has all of the gear for a heroic run, so we run normal so that everybody can join in. So that everybody can join in on the fun. Here we have another infusion, so we might switch colors. I have the same color. So get to your positions. I think everybody's on the right side. Yeah, everybody's good. Here we have another hammer, and we should be fine at this one. We're going to have the other blowback, but dealing with 10% of Maiden's HP should be fine. Alright, so I'm just going to stand right here. The orbs don't necessarily correspond to me. I could be picking them up, but I might be taking them away from DPSers who are going to be doing a lot more work than me with them. I think somebody picked up the wrong orb and I got also hit with that. So we are going to have Infusion right now. I do have Holy, so let me reposition Maiden with that Holy, and we're good. We are good. No loot. I've gotten one piece of loot today. Huh. Getting out of the shadow phase with everyone up is a pain. Max, were you running a druid? If you had a druid, did you do that that feral kitty, or not necessarily feral, but that kitty druid trick that I let you know? Did somebody get the hammer? Is that what people are talking about? Oh no. Ah, people are asking for repairs. That's what it is. You have a fellow Scott. Good stuff, man. Should have got Rathuz for the cold heart. What are we talking about? The yeah, Max. That transitioning the phase 3 is hard the first few times, but once you get like people to mark things for you, like if you have a druid, they just go kitty form, and on their mini map, you see how like I can see everyone here on the mini map. They can see Kil'jaeden as a green dot. He's green with gold around him because of track humanoids. They need to be using track humanoids, and then yeah, they'll be good. They can ping exactly where Kil'jaeden is in the first second before it actually even fully transitions. They can see where Kil'jaeden is, and at that moment, everyone just runs there, and you can have more uptime on people. Alright, let me eat more of that random buff food that I've been getting from Nami that just shoots fireballs at people, apparently. You have a feral? Yeah, if they ping Kil'jaeden for you right away, your darkness transition should be a lot better. Alright, so the deal here, Scott, is that when Maiden gets full energy, you have to switch to her and DPS to her. The only other thing is when you get Unbound Chaos, you're going to start pooping fire on the ground, and you're going to see a big green swirly. Don't stand in it, it hurts a lot. So don't stand in any of the green stuff you poop out. And hit Maiden whenever she's at full energy. Let's get a ready check going. Right, Max. Yeah, it's such a long fight that getting any practice into any practice into phase 3 requires you to play phase 1 and 2 very, very well, and then requires like the 6 minutes that it's going to take you to transition into phase 3, and then phase 3 itself is going to have that one moment where people freak out, and then it's like, oh man. You want to stand on any of the fire, you poop chaos? Where's the road? Okay. I didn't know if the rogue was in the room. I just saw someone really far away. I was like, where's this person at? Alright, so we got Maiden. We're going to move on over here. And we should be alright. So the first Desolate is going out in 2 seconds. There it is. There's the first Desolate happening right now. And then the next one should happen in the next 5 seconds. So let me move into position just for that quick taunt off. There's the second Desolate, so I go ahead and taunt off. There's a taunt off from Nerds happening very quickly. Good stuff, man. So with Disruption Realities, I'll run out, but I do want to be the first one back in, so I stay within charge range. Alright, we are going to have the other Desolate happening to me in 5 seconds. So let me make sure my active mitigation is up for that. There's the second Desolate on me. I will taunt off Maiden, but I'm still within range of Avatar until Nerd runs in there. Perfect. So we did get that Shadow Blade. It did knock me back, but I'm still on Maiden. We didn't have enough of a knockback to have us completely get Maiden out, or Maiden out of the line and get the beam on Avatar, so that's good. Alright, so now again we have to taunt off of Nerd because he did get his 2 stacks of the debuff. So now I have 1 charge of my active mitigation. I'm going to save that up real quick. And again, I want to be the first one in, so I'm within charge range of that. And I should be getting Desolate immediately after Avatar comes back. So there it is. Had my active mitigation up for that. Needed it. And then my other Desolate is happening in 5 seconds. So again, pop my active mitigation. Get ready for that hit. There it is. Taunt off. And we should be all set. Here's the Unbound Chaos. It didn't get run through. Oh yeah, it did a little bit. And so right now, you see my other tank has 1 charge of Desolate. The other one's happening in 5 seconds. So we're going to have to taunt off in the middle of this cleansing protocol, but it should be fine. Well, we should be. There it is. So there's the taunt off for my other tank for Nerd. And you can melee and hit Avatar from just about this far, about halfway through this line and the other line. So you don't necessarily even have to taunt off at face value on Avatar. You can keep Maiden a safe distance away and still be able to taunt Avatar and keep Avatar whenever you need to. So there's the second stack of Desolate on me. So you guys see here, I'm partially tanking both of them while we tank swap, and there's Nerd right there, like being able to tank that. So there's 3 stacks of Desolate. I'm assuming it was just a bit of a missed taunt. There it is. We're back in order. Tab targeting in this game has only gotten worse. Not sure what they're doing to it, but it's only gotten worse. So completely see that happening often, where tab targeting just doesn't pick up what you want it to. So there was the second one on Nerd. I will taunt swap and we should be alright. Here's the next Maiden cleansing protocol. Avatar is up to down to 40%, I should say, rather. So we'll have a clean transition. Maiden can get 2 more full cleansing protocols. Hopefully we have enough for that. If Avatar gets too low, I'll let you guys know. We can all switch over to Avatar. Just start. Oh no, we didn't get the cleansing protocol. It went off. Alright. So that needs to be dealt with immediately. So when we see that cleansing protocol, we all need to switch to it. It went down as soon as we all died. Maiden's HP is so low that yeah, we got it as soon as everybody went down. Do we have any really low DPSers here? We have one. YouTube lag, yeah, for sure. If you guys are waiting, or I can do this. Alright, so once we get Rip Raid, that's exactly what happened. So we got our ready check going. Alright, so now that everybody's ready, let's get a pull going. Alright, so gonna position Maiden again. I'll let you guys know a little bit beforehand. I think my delay is just a few seconds, so I'll let you know. So the Desolate should be coming out soon. Whoops, that was a mistaunt by me. Sorry about that. I will taunt off right now. Alright, so there's our first Desolate, and we should have the second one happening very soon as well, in 5 seconds. So we'll move Maiden, and there's the Desolate. It's going to happen on me. There's a cleansing protocol, so let's all switch on over. Chaos, that means you too. Start hitting Maiden. Perfect. So now that we got all that damage, there it is. And there's the second Desolate, so we'll taunt swap as well. Alright, again for Ruptured Realities, just stay within charge distance so that you can get back in there before anyone else does. Alright, so there's the second Desolate on me. And so we're going to get the first Desolate on the other tank, and we should have a taunt off soon. So Chaos, get ready for Maiden DPS. Switch over now. Switch over now, Chaos. There it is. Everybody should be on Maiden DPSing. Hopefully that was an early enough call. I called her when she was like in the low 90s. That was a lot better, so yeah, I'll be calling it out. Alright, so again, we're going to do the taunt swap here. Let's run back into position. We have plenty of time before Nerd gets his 2 stacks as well, so I can kind of backpedal into position. We are going to have the other Desolate going out right now. There it is. I will do the top swap. Swap over to Maiden. Swap over to Maiden. Everyone swap to Maiden, and by the time the beam comes up, she should be fine. There's Maiden right there. There it is. Perfect swap on over to Maiden. And again, let's keep our active mitigation up for that Desolate. On normal, it doesn't hit nearly as hard as it does on heroic. Yeah, you guys can swap back, by the way. Every time Maiden is done casting, we can swap back. Yeah, Avatar's still pretty high, considering he's at 39. So I still want to get one more phase out of Maiden, although she's pretty low. She's pretty low on her HP. Alright, let's just keep an eye out to make sure we can force that last little bit. Everybody switch to Maiden. Switch to Maiden. Switch. And she should go down as well. I'll even pop a little bit of DPS cooldowns. We're so close, I just don't. We should just push as much as we can right now. There it is. Perfect. So now we're going to transition into phase 2. Nerd is up first with the tanking, and we should be fine. 23%. That is really good on that percentage. So yeah, Nerd is up first. You see him running to that corner. We can even pull Avatar into the fell. Perfect. Nerd, I gotta say, I like your style, man. I like your style. You just get the job done, man. I like it. Also, if you guys get that dark mark, or if you see someone near you with that dark mark, run into it with them so that they can split that damage with you. So that's what that dark mark is all about, splitting the damage. At least 3 people should be in there, and that person should be able to live with those 3 people in there. I shouldn't need to do anything too fancy with pulling Avatar way into the fell, but I might do so anyway. That should be enough this time around. So if you do get the dark mark on you as well, Scott, run into melee so that people can kind of share that damage with you. Alright, that Avatar should be that should be plenty in terms of positioning. Yep. Alright. Time for Kil'jaeden. Oh man. We do have some low some people performing a little bit lower, and where am I running to? Wrong way. That's what I get for looking at this stuff. So we'll try to go into Kil'jaeden like this. We'll see what happens. It might not be the cleanest transition. By the way, Deep, do you know how to track humanoids when you go kitty and point out where Illidan is? Nice, Scott. Nice. Do you know how to point out Illidan with track humanoids? People getting all sorts of loot. I have gotten no loot and no AP. No AP. Oh, I've gotten one cloak. No AP. Alright, Deep. So you are on Illidan duty, man. You are on... When that transition happens, you need to tell us where that Illidan is hiding. And yeah, no problem, Nerd. You, for sure, you perform really well. Alright, so let me switch the groups up a little bit. And this is going to be our soak order. We don't have any hunters. So that should be fine for soaking. Getting actually no, not a priest. We'll need one more soaker. So let me, don't mind me, I'm going to start a group, and I'm going to look for some soakers. Did we lose our lock? We lost our warlock, everyone. Today's a sad day. We lost the warlock. You have my weak aura, by the way. Which weak auras? Oh, all of them. The ones for all of this nonsense in TOS. All of the debuffs and buffs and everything that goes out. Tasty AP. I'm not even getting any tasty AP. I've got nothing. Nothing. You lose. Alright, so let's just get these pulls going while hopefully I find some soakers. I'm sorry, Tainted Wrath. I need me some soakers, man. That's what we need right now. We need those big Armageddon soakers. There it is. There's a mage. That's what we need. We need a little bit more of that. It's like if he heard me. I said no thank you and I didn't even cancel it. He canceled it. Interesting. Alright, hopefully we find a few more soakers. Nice, nerd. I'm glad you like the weak auras. It's a lot of work to get them working in every language. Like I can if everybody just had like the same kind of like spells and spell names, it'd be so much easier. But having to go through logs to look at exact spell IDs, because sometimes you might find the spell ID but the debuff ID has the same name but a different ID. So sometimes you really have to do some digging by going into Warcraft logs and seeing exactly what's hitting you, how it's hitting you, what type of debuff it is. So getting it to work internationally is definitely a struggle. Alright, so these guys should be going down. No big deal. I mean, hopefully we don't pull that mini boss next to us, but if we do, it's not a big deal. I do want a few more soakers though. Whale Bar. That's an interesting name. Whale Bar. So yeah, hopefully we get a few more soakers so that we can just get this done. I would like one more soaker. We have a group of 3, and 3 should be enough if rotated correct. Nice! We got a BOE epic. What eye level is it? 900. Not bad. It didn't Titan Forge, but still very nice. Alright, have we gotten any new soakers? Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Another Demon Hunter. Let me switch up the groups again. Oh no, I thought I invited the other mage. I mean, let's see. The other mage joined and left. That kinda sucks. Alright, so we just got this new guy in here. And so we can mess with the groups a little bit. Are they going to leave too? I hope not. We need the 4 soakers for backup. Let's just sell all this junk. We got a nice little BOE. This will fund the next token, yeah, for sure, Chaos. This, and I was able to sell the BOE crafted legendary as well. So these 2 things put together are gonna fund the next token. So I don't see too many other soakers. We have 4. It should be enough. Should be enough. But we have to wait for our last soaker to run in here. Is he already inside a tomb? No, not yet. Alright, so that's the soak order for the big Armageddons. We do have 4 people, so we should be fine. No other soakers are kind of like queuing up and being in here. We for sure don't need any more healers. If we found some big DPS to kind of pad things out, we might pick them up. Oh, Truggle, you got your shoulders last time you were in here. Very nice. Your tier 6, yeah. Oh no, those are made for hunters, but you got the recolor. Yeah, that's nice. Those are nice. Yeah, reminiscent of the Black Temple ones. Yeah, they're a recolor of that. A warlock? A warlock? Here's another demon hunter we might be able to pick up. Yeah, we'll pick up this demon hunter, pad out the meters a little bit, and another soaker for us. So after that, we should be fine. Right, domesticator. Where is he? Here he is. Alright, so soaking order is now also going to include the new guy. Alright, so the new guy is running in right now, and as soon as he's here, we will pull. Where is he? Bellhammer. I thought that was like right out here somewhere. By the way, number 2 on the healing meter for Avatar. Nice. Good stuff, man. This guy doesn't know what soaking is. Let me see. Does he even have? Hey, he doesn't have another one. Okay, so yeah, one of the demon hunters doesn't know what soaking is and doesn't actually run another walk. So let me do this and take him out of the rotation. Alright, so I think... No, that was not the last person. Somebody just kind of died. Where's this other guy? Where is this other guy? Huh. Only behind you. Oh man, I topped the healing meters? And Nerd is up there too. Fallen Avatar. Yeah, I did top those healing meters. Yeah, Protection Warrior healing when you get the bracers and the 4-piece is insane. You're just eating up so much mana. I mean, not mana. You're eating up so much rage. And Ignore Pain is considered a heal, as well as the healing I do because of it, because of eating rage. So yeah, the amount of healing I do is insane. I mean, I was pulling, what, 420, right? Let's see, 422k healing per second. The large majority of it is Ignore Pain. Then I have Inspiring Presence, which is the more damage everybody else does, the more healing I do with that. And then Revitalizing Rage is my bracers. So yeah, 88 million off of just Ignore Pain alone. It's insane. Alright, so once this last guy is in here, he's running over here right now, we will be good to go. And so we have 4 soakers. I thought he was in here. Why is he not? Is he still in the Fellhammer? Yeah, he is. He's running over. Running on over, running in. Is he not mounted? Huh. Alright, so this guy is here. He's running on over. I'm letting everyone know the breakdown one more time. I will let them know the order for that. Let's make sure that our Demon Hunter does have Nether Walk. He does. Perfect. And let me check on the new Demon Hunter. And he also has Nether Walk. Perfect. So, Epic, you are up first, then the other mage, Yukon, and then Toy and Domesticator. So let's get a ready check going. We'll see how this goes. For everyone else who is not on the soak order, you still have to soak the little ones. So everyone else, please soak the little ones as much as you can. You can take 2 of the debuffs in normal. So even if you're stacking debuffs, take 2, that's fine. Don't do any more than 2. Alright. I'll probably pick up first aggro, but we'll position him. You're right, Max. I didn't mark the corners. There is a bit of that stream delay anyway. So hopefully we get all the soaks right now. It doesn't seem like anyone's jumping onto this one, so I'll just run in here. That was a good soak by Epic on the big one. Very nice. And crit block number 4 and crit block number 5. Perfect. Oh no! You taunted half a second too early, nerd. You're gonna have to take those fell claws a little bit. But you're a DK, you can do it. Yeah, you're gonna have to go up to 6. Alright. Alright, perfect. We have the intermission, so everybody kind of hug this middle portion. I will soak the big Armageddon right now. Alright, so I was able to soak that big Armageddon. The other mage did run in, which is, it's fine by me. So at this point, I will split that Dread Flame. I like to stand very close so I can get a shield slam in right now while he runs away. Generate some more rage, get that charge off, whatever I can. So hopefully we get the other tank. Yeah, so Nerd is in there. Nerd is going to soak that up for us. Perfect. We haven't missed a single... by the way, Epic, when he lands, pop hero. So as soon as Kil'jaeden lands right now, you're going to pop hero. Not before, because we can't do any damage to him. But you see he's landing right now, I want you to pop hero. Or Chaos if you pop Lust. Whoever pops it, just pop it right now. We do have the ads going out, so hopefully we get some good damage on them, and hopefully we get some good positioning on them as well. So there's the 5 debuffs. I'm going to come over here, help damage these guys as much as I can as a tank. Alright, that's good. We did some good damage. Here are the Fell Claws going out on Nerd. So again, we wait for all 5 and then we'll be able to taunt. Alright, perfect. Here again, we have the Armageddon. Hopefully they all get soaked. If I don't see anyone running to this one close to his leg, I'll do it. Okay, somebody ran in there, so that's good. Not sure what killed 2 of our big soakers, but that means Epic, you're up next for the next big soak, okay? I need you to get that next big soak. So Epic, you are on the next big Armageddon. Alright, there we had the Comet Impact over on the corner. Hopefully nobody stands in front of him. I think Chaos might be taking a Fell Claw or 2. So Epic, can you step up and take that? Thank you. I see you running in there already. Good stuff, man. Thank you. Stepping your game up, man. Alright, so the Fell Claws are going to start going out right now. Please don't stand in front of the boss. Alright, Domesticator is going to be getting the next soak, so You guys gotta let him do that, and then it'll be Yuka. So Domesticator is on this big soak. Not sure if anyone's gonna run over to that one. Yeah, okay. So we are covered for those. We do have one ad way off into the corner, so we need to deal with that. So everyone, when you're done with these ads, go deal with the other ad way off in the corner, please. So Yuka, alright, never mind. We're just gonna have this go off. We do have this ad up, so that really sucks. This might be a wipe. Yeah, this is a wipe. We had people pinging all sorts of areas. Not quite sure why, but only like 2 or 3 people up. This ad right here really got us. So if you do get the debuff where you become really big, don't run off into the corner. That will kill the rest of the raid. Get the wet wipes. Yeah, so whenever that soak kind of goes out, don't go out and get the soak. If you have the debuff, just don't. Alright, so once we get that, we should be alright. We lost 1 or 2 DPSers, let's see. Should be fine. Was that the only person we lost? Yeah. Alright. 2, 3, 11, we still have plenty. Yeah, we have all 4 soakers, so we should be alright. Alright, so we do have our regular soak order again. So, Epic, you are up first. Let's pull. Getting the wet wipes. Alright, we should be good. Here's the big soak in Armageddon. So Epic, you're up first on the big soak. There it is. I see you in there. Nobody's in here. Alright, perfect. I thought I was gonna have to soak that. Here are the Fell Claws starting to go out. So again, just use all my rage on Ignore Pain. And here's the crit blocks. Alright, so here are the Fell Claws going out. And we should be pushing to the next phase very soon as well. In fact, this should blow up, and then there it is. There's the next phase. Alright, so I will soak the first big Armageddon here. Hopefully nobody moved out of the way. We missed one. Missed one. Somebody jumped forward a little bit too much. Alright, but now we have this Dread Flame, and then we will have the next big soak, which I think Nerd should be getting that, but if not, I have enough rage to deal with it. Alright, perfect. One of you guys is getting it. And we missed another one. Missed another one. Yeah, we can't keep missing anymore. If we miss one or two more, that's gonna be it. So here's the Fell Claws. So if you guys are big right now, go and stack on Kil'jaeden's butt. Move in and just hug him. And I do mean hug him. So there it is. There are those ads. There's a Taunt for me. Alright, there we go. So now all the Fell Claws are going out again, and my Taunt is happening right now. Yeah, if we could get a Lust, that would be amazing. Alright, here are the Fell Claws out. So we do have the Singularity up here. All we need to do is kind of move up a little bit. But nobody should be dying to this. I don't see anyone in that corner. The normal version doesn't knock you back as far as, say, Heroic or Mythic. We do have another Armageddon coming up right now. So remember, let's just soak everything. Alright, I see one person in everything, even the big one, perfect. Alright, and here are the crit blocks for the last two claws. There we have the Taunt off. Alright, if you do get this debuff, stack on Kil'jaeden. I don't want you to move at all. I mean, well, I'll soak this up, that's fine. Let's get these ads down quickly. We have like 10 seconds to get these ads down. Get these ads down immediately. Alright, we're gonna have a bit of a rough transition phase. Not too bad, not too bad. Come on. Alright, we got it down. We only lost, what, 2-3 people? Not too bad. Go get the debuff if you don't have it. So what you need to do is run over to where everyone's pinging, which is this corner here. Stand on Illidan's green goo, and you do get this debuff that has Illidan's face on it. And that means that you can actually see and be healed and all the good stuff. If you don't get it, you will go down. So you guys can see that it's starting to run out. So when it gets really low for me, I do run back and pick it back up again. Alright, so we should be pushing the next phase right now. Perfect, there we go. So here we have the darkness of 1,000 souls. So I'll pop Spell Reflect for that, mitigate that damage. And then I'll be down here, taking the Fell Claws. Oh, no. Alright. Be careful with those Fell Claws. The Tear Rift is right behind me. I see where the Fell Claws are happening now. Okay. Alright, we do have the Obelisk here, so what I will do is move Kil'jaeden on over to this corner. And we should be fine, yeah. We're fine in this corner, so if everyone kind of moves up, we'll be good. Chaos, you need to watch out. The rift is really close to you. So, move out of that rift, move out of that rift. We did it to avoid the obelisk, but now we're safe. So there are the Fell Claws. They might be landing, a few of them might be landing on some of the melee. Alright, so with those obelisks, we are fine. We did survive that. Here's a focused Dread Flame. I'm gonna have the Fell Claws coming up right now. There they are. Alright, and there's when this cast completes, you need to be inside the rift. So stay out until the cast is about to run in. So there it is, you run in, and then you're safe. So here are the Fell Claws going out on me right now. Alright, can we get a taunt off nerd? Perfect. We do also need to watch our positioning at this point. They're kind of stacked up very close, so yeah, you can either move to that edge or this edge. But we have to move a little bit. Lasers are going off in 3 seconds. There we see a lot of people getting knocked back. And then I will have the Fell Claws back up again very shortly. So I have to be careful, and then we are going to get the obelisk, so I have to watch my positioning. But I do have Heroic Leap waiting for that. So once that Heroic Leap does come up, we'll be fine with the obelisk. So we're actually fine right now when it comes to obelisks. So if we stay right here, we'll be fine. But some of there was one person that got knocked back. Not a big deal. But this should be the kill on Kil'jaeden. This should be it. For any of you guys who don't have, you always mark Illidan with a green triangle so you can see it as you get closer. That's actually a good idea. Very good idea. Alright, and there's a dead Kil'jaeden. Congratulations, everyone. We one-shot up to Avatar. Avatar took about 3 tries. Now there's an assault on Azuna. Avatar took about 3 tries, and then Kil'jaeden took about 3 as well. Not bad, everyone. Not bad. Does anyone also need this trinket, by the way? Kil'jaeden Smith had no chance. Yeah, that was good stuff, guys. I know there was a few people who were in here for the first time, and honestly, for not a lot of the people had like really high item levels. Most people were low 900s, so we did good being able to one-shot everything up until we did. And honestly, we did good in terms of progressing through. Yeah, we did good progressing through our wipes. Very nice. Scott, it was your first time in here, so honestly, I don't blame you. Oh, nerd, you need this? Where are you at? You need this, man? Here you go. You're the only one that rolled on it, so there you go. Scott, honestly, not a bad showing at all. For your first time in here, you killed everything, all the way up to Kil'jaeden, so you should be very proud with that. What that means, Scott, is that next time you come in here, so next Friday or whenever the next time you're in here, you're going to be a lot more comfortable, and it's going to be even a better showing in terms of getting those bosses down. So what we'll do right now is we will leave party and we'll reform and see how far we get into heroic up until we have to do the giveaway. So again, if you guys want me to invite you, let me do this. Let me start a group, put up heroic, and what I will do is invite you guys first. So queue up and I will invite you guys, or whisper me. So if you guys still remember the whisper, feels the pain. Max, I'm sorry. Maybe we could have gotten a little bit of loot. I'm sorry about that. Alright, we got our tank. We got a DPSer. If any of you guys want to come back in. Scott, dude, I really appreciate it on your behalf for coming in here. And even though you've never been in here, you just ran in and gave it a shot. A lot of people are afraid to run in head first, but you did it, man. You did it, absolutely, 100%. Yeah, that was a good run. We do have tanks. Does anyone else want to come back? I know we had Deep, you were healing. I don't know if you want to come back for Heroic. We won't be able to full clear it in time, but we should be able to do the first few bosses perfectly fine. Yeah, so if anyone else, Deep, I'm not sure if you also want to come back and do this heroic run. Yeah, we'll be able to do the first few bosses just fine. I'm assuming we'll be able to clear maybe up until Mistress by the time we have to do the giveaway. So we'll just start inviting people, getting people in here, getting bodies to fill this up. Gotta run some errands for sure, Deep. I hope you enjoyed the normal run. Got that full clear today. Not too bad at all. Yeah. So I know Nerd can go DPS if we need another tank. Right now we still haven't filled out like even the healers or anything. So let's fill out the group a little bit more before we start going off specs. Alright, we got Epic back in here. And we're gonna get someone else who they invited. Cool, another DPSer. We're gonna need a few more healers, and then we can round off the team. At least get Goroth. Tanking. Nerd, I didn't know that tanking was your off spec. I thought you were a main tank, man. Yeah, no, Nerd, your tanking is on point. I'm not worried about your tanking at all. Like, at all. Yeah, no, your tanking is really good, Nerd. How long have you been off spec tanking, by the way? Alright, so let's see. Let me just put that we need heals. Get some more people in here. Also, I'll go ahead and spam that again. If you guys have not voted for the new emoji, go ahead and take a look at that straw poll, and we will get the new emoji out soon. Soon. TM. So right now it looks like the Befuddler icon is what's winning, followed up by hype, by a hype button. So we can put like first night of EN you have to tank because one of your two main tanks couldn't make it. Alright, there it is. We got another guy. So I think the reason people aren't joining is I'm already saved to Heroic TOS when I ran like on Wednesday when you guys saw it, and actually I ran it on Tuesday as well. So I think people aren't joining because I have the whole lockout. The Fuddlers for the win. Scott, that was you too, man. Alright, there it is. We're getting some more people in here. Now we got one healer and got more people in here. But yeah, so far it looks like the Befuddler icon is winning. So I have a few ideas of what will be for that. For sure, Reki. Reki, if you want to whisper me, you can, or you can queue up. So if you want to whisper me, you can by whispering this. You can whisper me there, or you can join in via the group, and I'll invite you. Just let me know who you are. You're already in the raid? Oh, for sure, Reki. Oh, did you bring in your... Got it. You're the person I just invited. Very nice, man. Very nice. Yeah, so there's the vote for the next emoji if you guys also want to vote for that. I don't know why the last message didn't go through, but that one went through. There's the vote. So yeah, we just need a few more healers and some more DPS to round this out. And then Epic, are you saved at all to Heroic TOS? Because I need to pass leads to someone just so that they can... I need to pass leads so that we can get the lockout. Alright, I'll start flying over there. Maybe we can get some summons going. Alright, for sure, Chaos. Now I know who I can swap over before we jump in. Just because if we jump in right now, it's going to be completely saved, so we can't do that lockout. Actually, I have mail. Why do I have mail? Did I not loot every boss? Do I have a secret 945 item level epic waiting for me? Let's see what we can get. And oh, some bloods. That's fine. I could use that. How many more do I need for another BOE legendary? 20. 24. Not bad. Once I get those 24, I'll be able to do some more of that, selling some more of that, just so that I can yeah, I'm gonna sell hopefully another BOE legendary this week. Hopefully I can get 2 this week. Alright, so there's our healers. So now let me edit this. We need some DPS now. So we have all of our healers. Deep, thank you for stopping by, man. Thank you for joining us in the raid and healing your butt off. Honestly, it's real cool that you guys join me and help out with all this, with the runs, and you guys even share the loot within each other. That's really cool. So, thank you. Thank you for stopping by, man. Yeah, I really would hope so. You'll bring your level 108 rogue? Max, you'll probably level up in here. I mean, I don't see the issue with that. You'll get some gear. You'll get your tier set ready for when you hit 110. You'll level up. I mean, sounds good to me, man. Alright, let's get a warlock. Yes. The servers will crash from disappointment. Mage Lena. I don't think the servers will crash from disappointment. I think they'll be good. Don't have to worry about it. Oh, Epic, I just asked if you are saved to Heroic TOS at all. Just so that I can have the lockout go to you because I'm saved. That's it. But Chaos let me know that he's not saved, so I can swap over to his lockout as well. Yeah, for sure, Scott. You can come in and do the first few bosses. Not a problem. You're fresh this week? Alright, Epic. You need more locks because one is never enough. That's the thing, nerd. Like, you get the one lock and you're like, we're good. We're good. We don't have to worry about it. We have the lock. We can get our summons in. And then you go do one boss, and immediately after that boss, the lock leaves. And it's like, damn it. Could you have dropped a Warlock TV before you left, please? Just a little bit. Just help me out here. Just help me out here. Come on. So Scott, for the first few bosses, the first one, the only thing that's different that you need to worry about is there's going to be fire on the ground. Just don't stand in it. So everything else is the same. If you get the meteor, run behind a pillar. When he starts doing his infernal burning, where he's going to blow up, run behind a pillar. So those two things are the same. There's also just going to be fire on the ground. Just don't stand in it. It's more of a tank mechanic. We have to move him. So it's more for us than for you. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this guy assist. And I'm also going to give him assist. And I'll make you leader. Epic just here, let me. Alright, so we should be good. Let's see if we get that fresh lockout. One of the mages in your guild trolled us after the raid was over by giving you a portal back to Dalaran and the Northwind. That happens a lot. Oh no. No. Alright, we need to click reset all instances. So, Epic, right click your name, click on reset all instances so that we can do it. All right, once we reset all those instances, once we do reset all instances, we can run in. But yeah, if you go here, right click your name and click reset all. I can't because I'm not leads, but it should be right here, instance options, reset all instances. And you also have to set the raid difficulty to heroic. Once we do that, we'll be good to go. Oh, look at this. I look away for a minute. Here, let's get another warlock in here. Another warlock, another warlock. Let's go. We can never have too many warlocks. Yeah, got 3 warlocks in here now. Nice. You enter without it set to heroic. Epic, you can either teleport out or you can talk to Egwin. But if you set it to heroic, then we can run in. You don't need to be in first. If you set it to heroic right now, we can run in. You think it's a requirement that warlocks not play until after 4 p.m.? Is that what it is? Alright, raid difficulty set to heroic. Let's jump in. We should be good now. Oh, you were in the loading screen. Nice. Some people in the world. Oh, you saw that? Yeah. There was a dude in the raid chat who said, "Hey, is anyone here a lady? So if I say something sexist, will you guys get offended?" And I'm sure you guys saw me remove someone. I don't think that... It's just so puzzling to me. It's like, hey, does anyone mind if I'm offensive? Is anyone gonna get offended if I start saying really bad jokes and stereotypes? Huh? Anyone? But only ladies are allowed to get offended. No one else is allowed to be offended by any of this. Come on, guys. Do you guys mind if I'm a terrible human? Huh? Anyone? Alright, so let's get the trash done in here. And so the trash should be easy enough. I don't even know if we have any healers or anybody in here, to be completely honest, but we should be able to handle it. I think we have a healer. I hope we have a healer. No, not yet. No heals yet. No heals yet. Let's just eat all the rage we can. Yeah, we have enough people. We'll get a summon going right now as well. As soon as we get these guys down, we can get a summon. I don't think there's even a warlock. No, no warlock in here yet. Does it count if I enjoy seeing pugs die? Oh man, that's what we should have done. It was a mage though. It's hard to make a ranged DPSer die. Melee is a little bit easier, but yeah, it's just I just don't understand the thought process. He's dumb. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't understand things like that. Alright, so we have a warlock here. Let's get some warlock summons. Something we didn't have in the last run. Let's get some warlock summons. And, oh, here it is. It's off in the corner here. Let's drop this TV. Get people in here. We also have a feast? Man. We getting all the good things. You invite warlocks, all of a sudden, of course you have summons. But then you also get food? It's like they not only help bring the summons, they also bring catering. That's insane. Alright, so everybody's here. Let's get our food buff. I'm also going to pick up a little bit of food. There it is. And let's get our food buff, and we can get a pull going. Just need a cauldron and then it would be perfect. We've gotten pugs in here that did do pauldrons, or not necessarily pugs. So there's a friend of the channel, Clint. He did one of the Friday runs with us, and he came in here with a cauldron. So while we started up our Friday run, he just went ahead, dropped the cauldron. Everybody got flasked up. It was great. And that time I had gotten a few of the feasts from Nami, but she hasn't given me anything good in a while. I keep getting these things, this fish broil special, and a lot of versatility food. It's like, versatility? Who needs this versatility? Who needs this nonsense? Alright, we got 2 AFKers. Let's do another ready check. Where are they? Are they? They're in here. They're in here. Where? There's one, and there's the other one. Alright, one of them is back. Hopefully this DPS Fury Warrior comes back soon. Versus your second best stat as a tank. If you were in my realm, I'd be able to give you a bunch of versatility food, man. Nami is a girl? I thought so. I could be wrong. I don't really pay that much attention. I just heard the name Nami, and it's just a little panda. To be fair, I don't know. I haven't checked. I haven't looked under the hood. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't checked. Not quite sure. Could be a guy. Oh, it's N-O. In my head, it was N-A as well. Yeah, if this AFK, yeah, if he AFKs one more time. Yeah, Heather, to be fair, now that you asked me, I haven't been paying attention either. I just kind of... Rico DC'd. Is Rico one of our healers? I think so. Yeah, Rico's a healer. So yeah, one of our healers is done. Alright, so Zerly is back, and our healer is back, so one last ready check. No, he's not back yet. I see him loaded in. What did you miss? You were at lunch? We're starting up a heroic TOS run, Demon Hunter. Nami is a fat panda boy. Nami is a fat panda boy. Got it. I wasn't sure. Hey, Epic, can you throw us up in a queue again? Or you can make me lead. Now that we're inside, you can make me lead. I thought Trangy, yeah. Who's Trangy and why are they AFK? Alright, so let's start a group. Let's go in here. Actually, delist. Let's just do fresh. And we need one healer. Nami has the flu? Wait, what? Who has the flu? You run away from Nami? Man. Alright, so the healer's reconnecting. They have a Discord going right now with everyone else. Oh, you have the flu, Demon Hunter? Man, well, I hope you got some soup. Hope you're warming up. You gotta take care of yourself, man. Even a flu can turn nasty. You remember the Fire Lord Nami PTR they did? That was funny, yeah. Yeah, the Fire Lord Nami thing was it was like a little mini raid of Nami in Dalaran, right? Nami just came out, started slapping people in the face. Alright, so everybody's here now. Right? This guy might be in a loading screen, we just summoned him back. You're warming up, but you're stuck in work for like 5 more hours. That sucks, man. Well, hopefully it's not too bad. When I get sick and it gets too bad, I really like to really heat up. I throw on a sweater, blanket, and I just try to sweat it all out. Just try to boil my insides. I mean, I figure if my insides get that's when you get a fever because your body gets hot enough to try to kill the bacteria. So I try to help out too. Jump under a blanket, heat up even more, kill all the bacteria, even the healthy one. Alright, Trangy is stuck in a loading screen of death. Needs to hurry up. Go cough in your boss's face. Oh man. Yeah, what Max said. It'll make you go home for good. That is the last time. That is the last time your boss will ask you to come back to work. Where is Trangy anyway? Aha! Oh, he's moving around. Alright. Cool. Let's just get a poll going. They missed the ready check. Why is that person spamming ha ha ha? Some people. Oh man. Pugs never fail to amaze me. Some dude started spamming ha ha ha. He just wanted to let everyone know that he just wanted to slash yell ha 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 over and over again as we were pulling. Here are my germs, boss. Happy birthday. The Shrieking Your Rogue will be ready for Mythic Zero World Tour. Dude, Demon Hunter is down for that. Look at he's gonna stay at home all day, in bed, not worry about anything. Just do the Mythic Zero World Tour. You're level 108 now, Max, right? 108? Let's start running over here a little bit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we have one spike up. The one pillar to save them all. One person didn't make it, or two or three people didn't make it actually. That's gonna be not a good time. Alright, so we gotta move out of here, nerd. You'll be 110 by tonight. Guaranteed. Uh-oh. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Got it right in time, man. That's a close call for Goroth. Who do we have that went down? Let's see. This guy needs to get away from me. Oh, the AFK warrior went down too. You only have a few 80s from BOAs from the Pally? Yeah, that's right. You can get all these BOAs and mail them even though you're a different faction now. So you can even do like that, those world quests and stuff and get all that great gear. Or just buy the buy some of the BOA stuff. Alright, so the Infernal Burning is quite a ways away. We are gonna get the Burning. We're still at 70, so we still have time. The Burning is right behind me over there in that corner. The regular you got in the 910 from Nelth's Lair. Oh yeah, man. I ran a regular Neltharian's Lair with Max real quick. Not even heroic. Not Mythic 0, just a regular. I got a 910. A 910 from a regular. I'm sad I didn't get to use that Warforge on something in TOS instead. That Warforge went to a piece of gear. So if something would have gotten bumped up 40 item levels from heroic TOS, I'd be a happy camper. Unfortunately, my luck got used there. Alright, we have no pillars, but we are far away from the Infernal Burning. We are down to, or up to 70 energy, so we should be able to get some pillars before any of this nonsense kind of happens. I think there's a few people with a meteor debuff that are kind of running behind pillars. Hopefully we get a few pillars right now. Yeah, we're gonna get one pillar right there. Let's hope it doesn't get knocked away. Alright, we're good. It's a very close call. I wish we had some more space for that. So yeah, it's a little sloppy, but we're getting it done, and he should go down before the next Infernal Burning. Yeah, we do have the Burning over here on this side, and so Nerd is gonna have to back it up and run away that way. And we should be good. Kind of after this burning phase, this one's going to clear out right behind him. And we are... yeah, we should be alright. We're going to get an Infernal Burning phase very soon. We have one pillar up. It is going to get knocked down by the bubbling though, so we might have to stay out and try to DPS him. Let's just try to... there it is. There it is. Very nice. Getting that heroic kill down. So we'll get DI going as well. And so let me get a whisper going to my man Nerd. Yeah, Max, I could if I'm on this weekend, depending on how much I'm on, I'll hit you up. Yes. Have I done TOS Mythic? No, I have not. I was gonna say I walked into Goroth, but no, that was I walked into Nighthold Mythic on my tank. But no, I haven't walked into TOS Mythic. I mean, oh no, who pulled the boss? Somebody pulled the boss. Chaos. Chaos, what are you doing pulling bosses, man? You alright, Chaos? You took it to the face there, man. Storming normal mythic for weekly. Yeah, we need to get 4 mythics done this week for that weekly chest. I got a really bad trinket from that weekly chest too. Unfortunately, got a really bad trinket. Also, to those of you who have not voted yet, go ahead and vote on the next emoji that will be coming to life soon after this. So I did the Wednesday poll, I'm doing a Friday poll as well. So far the Befuddler icon is winning, and right behind that is the hype icon. So we can get some Rip Key hype, some Pug Life hype. Will I ever do it in Mythic? If I can find a guild. The thing is, Mythic is not cross-realm, so you have to find your pugs within the same realm. So trying to pug Mythic is very difficult because you need to get people that are very good gear but are not in a guild that's already doing Mythic, and most people are in a guild. There's only 2 guilds in my realm that do Mythic that fit my time slot, and I've talked to them and they don't need tanks, because the thing is, every Mythic guild only needs 2 tanks, so they already have their 2 tanks, they're good to go, they don't need any more. So that kind of sucks. But if a Mythic level guild in my realm that fits my time slot needed a tank, I would jump in there. But yeah, right now there's no one that needs a tank. Maybe next expansion, maybe like some tanks will quit when this expansion drops, and that's a possibility. And how many more sponsors do I need to unlock 4 emojis? 4 emojis is 5 more sponsors. 5. Let me see if I'm lying to you. Let me take a look. Pretty sure. Yeah. We need 5 more sponsors for the next emoji for 4. All right, let's get your food buff up. I think this guy's AFK. Someone in raid is really generous with the feast. Yeah, it's one of the viewers. One of the viewers here is that DPSer. Reki is laying down the feasts. What about changing realms? So the guild that I'm in on my druid, we don't currently run Mythic. So I've let them know if we're gonna start running Mythic, then I can realm transfer my tank as well. But as of right now, we're just a heroic level guild, so we go in, we go through normal, we go through heroic, and then that's it. So alright, this guy is not gonna happen. He's just AFK. Let's find another person. Alright, so let's find another healer. We need 1 more healer in here. Yeah, that's my guild too. There's not enough people to really fill out a Mythic raid. We normally have an average of 13 to 15 people. So we do heroic, and the thing is, we would need about 5 more people. To do Mythic, you need 20 people, right? So we would need about 5 more people. Yeah, we would need to pug like 5 people for Mythic level content. So until we fill out a little bit our roster a little bit more, it's just going to be very difficult to get that stuff done. This was well worth not going to work today. Scott, I'm glad. Scott, did you get some upgrades from Goroth? Have you gotten anything cool? Any heroic gear? Let's see, let's check you out. No, I don't see any heroic gear on you, unfortunately. The guild has been around since Molten Core. You've been approached by 2 guilds. Yeah, the thing is, for me, it's a lot more difficult for me to join a guild because I don't have that DPS off spec. I mean, if I were to say I'm arms, by the way, so if I went up to someone and I said on arms I can pull 1.2 mil DPS single target, I'm pulling decent DPS, and then I can tell them I also have a really good tank off spec. But since I'm not, I don't know, I'm not a fan of DPSing on my warrior. I can, and I don't do terrible, but I don't do great. I don't do great at all. Tough pug life. It has been, man. This one's being a little bit trickier. All right. Let me give Nerd assist so that he can also do a slash pull timer. You got a new relic. Nice, Scott. Alright, I'm glad you got something. Scott, right here, if you have any coins, use them here because you can get a heroic helmet. This is a tier piece. This is a tier piece fight, man. Alright, so we'll let Nerd go in there, get like 3 seconds, 4 seconds of aggro, and then I'll jump in, start doing some damage as well. But I'll let him kind of pick up aggro, do his thing first. So there it is. I'll start building up my rage as well. So we are going to have calcified quills and the extra zones. What are they called? The echoing anguish or something? I forget what the zones are called. But there's a calcified quill, so he turns to the raid. He's gonna smack somebody in the face. But yeah, Heather, I think the difficult part for me in finding a mythic level guild would be more the fact that people tend to have 2 tanks for the entire expansion. And normally the people that play tanks, they don't normally leave too often. So you know, you'll have your tanks. These guys tanked for Emerald Nightmare progression, TOV progression, the Nighthold progression. So these tanks have tanked all of progression. They're not going to ditch them now that TOS is out. So that's the most difficult part, is finding a guild. Finding a guild that has a need for you. As a tank, it's not very often that they have a need. Nerd, I did taunt. Someone's at 100 health, so why don't you jump in? Yeah, finding a guild that needs a tank, you know, in the latter end of the expansion is just difficult. I mean, that's how I got in during Wrath of the Lich King. I didn't get in until the guild was almost done with Ulduar. And I'm not talking about Zero Lights, that came later, but we were almost done with Ulduar. Yeah, so I came in a little bit late once, but I don't think it's very common for that to happen. So let's swap whenever he's ready. I think the taunt off probably happened right now while this cast is going off. Yes, it is. Alright, so I'll run in here, start tanking for you guys. We should be alright. Perfect. Yeah, it's harder to find a tank position. Even healers, there's at least 3 healers, and sometimes on progression you might want to stack up to 4 depending on how much raid-wide damage is going out. And if you want to see progression, sometimes you want to stack up that 4th healer in order to heal through a phase, just in order to get used to mechanics. But yeah, DPS, you know, you'll have 15 DPS in there. So I think it's easier to find a guild as a DPSer. So Nerd right now is sitting at 39 Torment. There's no need for me to jump out. I'll just stay in here. Tank specs are too good this expansion to switch to DPS. I mean, questing as a tank or running any kind of world quest as a tank is insane, because even in Argus, like, you have those rare elites. They don't damage me. They don't touch me. It takes me like 20 minutes to kill one, but yeah, it's very nice to be able to just do content without needing the help of anyone else. When I hop on my druid, I have to be worried about how hard they're gonna hit me, if I have to pop any defensives, if I should switch over to summoning tree ants so that they can kind of tank for me for a little while. I'm gonna jump out right now. He's getting pretty high up there in terms of his torment, so hopefully he runs in. Nerd? Yeah, he ran in. So there's a side sweep. Nerd, I noticed that Nerd has a really good like parry chance. Not a lot of the scythes land on him. So I noticed that for him, he stays out a lot longer than I do, because I do blocking. You know, I block the scythe. It still hits me. It still hits me for whatever amount of damage it was supposed to, and the torment that it was supposed to. But for him, he gets a lot of parries. A lot of those fell scythes just went completely undamaged to him. And no torment. No damage, no torment. Alright, so here's a side sweep on me, and after this I will jump over to the old position. So he's got to get back into position. Alright, hopefully we get a taunt off happening soon. Is he out here? I think so. There's a taunt off. Alright, let me clear all of my stacks as well, which should happen relatively soon. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So, I mean, the demons are down to like, the Inquisition is down to like 10%. This is going to be a kill, but still want to be in here just in case anyone needs to clear out. 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah, it's about 5 to 10 minutes. The thing is, so as a warrior, we do have Battle Cry, which guarantees a crit on any ability that you do for the next few seconds. So what I do is I launch that giant beam of light you have, right? The beam you get in Argus that just is a big AoE. So I launch it, and then I have a DPS trinket. So then I pop Battle Cry and my DPS trinket, and then I land guaranteed crits on everything. So I land a guaranteed crit on the Matrix Crystal, and I land a guaranteed crits on like my Umbral Moonglaves. So I do like a burst of like 30 million damage. So even though it's supposed to take 5 minutes, it probably takes me about 2, just because of the guaranteed crit that my class has, and being able to use that while I'm world questing, despite me being a tank, does a ton of damage. Scott, did you get anything? I hope you use your extra roll. I didn't see you get anything right now, but hopefully you use your extra roll. If not, I don't think anything for Demon Hunters dropped. A blood relic. I don't think you use blood. You miss warriors to have more parry? Yeah. No evasion for us. Yeah, you can do a ton of damage as a prot warrior if you time things right. But that's the thing. We don't just casually do it, or we don't do it by spamming an ability. You have to time your things right. Like the Matrix Crystal loads up for like 3 seconds. So what you need to do is use it on the floor, wait like 2 or 3 seconds, and then you pop your Battle Cry and use your trinket, and everything lands all at once. There was a point there where you jumped in too early, but it worked out anyways. Yeah, I saw 2 people go down because, you know, we didn't have a tank in there, whether it was me or it was you. But no, it's all good. We got the kill. We got the one shot. No big deal. Alright, let's get these guys down as well. You didn't get anything, you just got AP. That sucks, man. Do you have your tokens for the rest of the run? Like, do you have at least 2 more? I think that's yeah, I think we might be doing 2 more. We'll try Mistress. If we wipe on Mistress, we'll end it there, but it's 2:45, so we have about another 15 minutes. So we'll get Harjatan down. Not too worried about Harjatan. Hey, you should roll on that. Look at that, 915. Unless it's not good for you. Oh, you got a 910. Yeah, I hope you have a few of the coins for some extra rolls here. One of the things you like your monk is the dodge by stacking brews. I haven't played a monk tank in so long. In fact, I was looking through all of my old tunes yesterday, since I've been leveling up an alliance character. I've been looking through all my old tunes, and I have that monk that I was leveling up. He's level 76, I want to say, or something like that. An undead, and he's got the most epic name ever. His name is Cobra Kai Dojo. You think one left? Oh yeah, somebody left. Oh, I think that was a DPSer. Yeah, and a healer left. 2 people left. When did that healer leave? Oh no, Trangy was a healer. Yeah, he was a priest. The good news, we have a bunch of warlocks. Alright, we reset them. Any healers? Not yet. We need 1 healer. Katie, come back. We need your heals. Or Brittany. Brittany's Horde now. She's a little busy moving. She sent her condolences before we started the live stream. But yeah, we need another healer. No, I'm sorry. Another warlock? I'm telling you guys, we run the first raid of the day. No warlocks. None at all. We have to wait in front of bosses for like 3 or 5 minutes. But all of a sudden, the second raid of the day, all the warlocks. You guys are on the time crunch this time? All the warlocks. Katie's not feeling well. That sucks. You have an arms warrior, but you're giving up on it. Why are you giving up on your arms warrior? Alright, let's invite another DPS, and then we'll do the start group. That DPS should have pretty good carry potential. Locks are too good for a normal run. Is that what it is? They're just too good for that normal? Alright, we'll get a Warlock TV. We'll get this summon going on this new guy, who's item level 937 or something like that. Hopefully he's good. He can carry the DPS a little bit further, and we'll be good. And anyone help me summon? No? Oh, there it is. Got it. Alright, so once he loads in, we'll get a ready check. We'll get this pool going. Scott, I'm glad you're having a good time, and I'm glad you're experiencing all of this heroic content. You like your Warlock better right now? Heather, I don't know your Warrior or your Warlock, but even I like your Warlock more, because it can make TVs. even I appreciate your Warlock on a deeper level. Your Warlock is the perfect person. Your Warlock makes TVs and cookies. I mean, look, if you can create TVs and create cookies, you're on my good list. Alright, so let me mark myself as the circle, so people stack on me, hopefully. True that. Yeah, I'm telling you. I don't even know. I don't know your Warrior or your Warlock, but I like your Warlock more. It can help us. Whenever you decide to run in here with us, your Warlock is more than welcome. And we'll have to make TVs and cookies for everyone. You are on both baking duty and entertainment duty. Alright, there's the unchecked rage. So yeah, just stack up on Condom this whole fight and we'll be good. Except if you have a gladiator chasing you. If you have a gladiator chasing you, run away, do what's adequate for you to not get that on you, to not get them to hit you, and you'll be good. Alright, so now here we have the kite phase, where we're going to have all the lakes, and then we can actually even bait a little bit of this if we're careful. So let me pop my spell reflection, and there it is. So again, stack on orange. It's official, guys. It's official. Whenever we do a fundraiser, Heather is now in charge of baking for that fundraiser. She'll bring all the cookies. We don't have to worry about it anymore. Alright, so again, I'm just spam cleave damaging these Murlocs right here, just to kind of help out a little bit. Since I'm not actively tanking, as long as I stack on the tank for the unchecked rage, we're good. Were you summoned? Katie! Katie, I heard you weren't feeling well. I'm sorry. I hope you start getting better and feel better. We're 2 healing now. But we're towards the end of the run. So the run should be finished soon. I'm sorry about that, nerd. I was busy reading chat. I let nerd get to 6 stacks. I'm a bad tank. Bad tank. Alright, so again, I'm just going to be kind of running this guy around because of these debuffs. So now that he has 2 debuffs left, I'll pop Spell Reflect, take the last one, and then we'll have the Frosty Discharge. That does do a lot of damage. So what I'll do is... Oh, okay, never mind. I was going to run out a little bit more, but we're good. All the stuff is behind him, so that's good. That's what we want. Needed to eat, and when you don't eat, you get lightheaded. Oh, yeah, I completely feel you there. If I wait too long to eat, all sorts of funky things. I'm prone to getting heartburn too, so it'll be like heartburn, lightheadedness. I get you. I'm glad you're taking care of yourself. That's always the most important. The cookies might have demon body parts as the ingredients, though. That's good. That'll give us all power. That'll make us all more powerful. Well, it'll turn us all into superheroes. Isn't that what happens in comic books? Don't people eat demon cookies? That's not what happened to Spider-Man? Oh, I'm sorry. I must have skimmed over that part. Demon cookies don't sound too bad. They don't sound too bad. I bet you Andrew Zimmern has had a few of those, right? The strange foods guy. He's had a few demon cookies. He has to. Or yeah, a few of these food reviewers have had some of those. Having some demon cookies. Alright, let's run on over to Mistress. Somebody got a legendary. Nice. One of the healers got Safuz. Not bad. There's a plate belt up for grabs for anyone that needs that. What else is there? Cloth, mail, druid leather, and that legendary. They might help us make us more powerful against these bosses. That's right. So that means that when we go up to like Kil'jaeden and he's taunting us and he's telling us how powerful it is, it's like, you know what, Kil'jaeden? I eat demons for breakfast. What's up now? For sure, Katie. Let's actually... We are going to need another healer for Mistress, and especially with the Hydra shot, so... Let me do this. Alright, so we do need one more heals to be able to do Mistress just fine. Heather, half of the battle is just intimidating the other person. That's half the battle. If you can intimidate the other person and they just start doubting themselves, you're good. And as a tank, we have to have practice with that. What do you think happens when we use taunt? You know, you're taunting the other person. You're not just going, "Hey, hit me." You're like, "Hey, you red demon with little tentacles on your face." You know, I eat demons like you for breakfast. You don't have anything on me. I bet you I can tank 10 of your fell claws. Try me. Try me. And then that's when you unequip your chest piece too, and you're just like, "Yeah, what's up? What's up, man? Just right here. Just right here. Hit me right here. Kil'jaeden. Come on." Center mass. I dare you. No, Heather's not in the raid. Heather's not in this raid. Oh, we're getting people to queue up? Oh, man. Got a DPSer. I want some heals in here. We need one healer. Especially just in case we miss a tornado like we did on normal. We can't recover from a tornado with 2 people. We might be able to 2 heal it if everyone plays perfectly and we do all that DPS. Another warlock. Do you guys see this? Another warlock. Let me do this. Let's list that group. Heals at the end. Perfect pug play is a myth. Alright, getting those Warlock TVs, so nice. So nice to have those Warlock TVs. They hear you calling them? Yeah, for sure. That's what it is. It depends on which boss you're fighting, is what you say. Like for Mistress, when you taunt Mistress, you ask her if she needs any shoes. You're like, "Hey, do you need these shoes?" You kind of like show her your boots, and you're just like, "You need," and you're like, "Oh wait, ooh yeah, I forgot about that." Just the no feet thing, huh? It kind of sucks. She gets frustrated, starts slapping you in the face. Taunt, "Your mama's so ugly." That's the kind of jokes we need to do. We need your mama jokes that apply to WoW. You saw me one-shot every boss on Heroic? Yeah, that was a good week. Good week. Give her a sock. Sunders gave Mistress sock. Mistress free now. Alright. For sure, Deep. Thank you for volunteering. It's a perfect pug, alright. Yeah, man, that perfect pug last week was amazing. That charge was not that great. It's a druid next to me. That's what we need. We need good Yo Mama jokes that apply to WoW. Alright, let's split that Hydra shot up so that we don't all just get stunned instantly. I saw one person kind of hug a little too close. So yeah, with that Hydra shot, what we need to do is form that T and get that down. So when we form that T, what happens is you have enough to be able to split that up. So that damage is kind of like the damage in Sisters. It needs to be split up with multiple people. So that beam, you need to walk away from Mistress. and then have people standing between you and Mistress. My spine is ugly. I'm sorry. I think, although I'm not sure, I think even if I wear a cloak, Max, I think my spine still shows. So yeah, you split up and people run into the beam to split that damage up, and that's how we do it. Alright, we need to get these ads down. Everyone AoE right now. Let's get these ads down. We have a little bit of muck on the ground already, so we should be okay. Yeah, we were okay for that one. You're in the middle of everyone for Hydra shot. Yeah, you need to split up. You need to run away from everyone. If you get too close, no one can stand in between you and the Mistress. And so then if no one can stand in between, then there's no damage split and you get one shot. So you need to run away from Mistress with the Hydra so that people can run in between. Need to leave room for Jesus, Scott. You need to remember to leave room for Jesus between you and Mistress. My spine is like, yeah, dude, I think even if I wear a cloak, I think my spine is always showing. I think so. This might sound stupid. Why is that called a PUG? Yeah, it stands for pickup group. It's just like a random group that just gets put together. But yeah, it's just like a random group. You just found people that want to do the same thing you want to do, and so then it's like, okay, let's go do that. That's really all it is. But pickup group is just for that. Not sure where the other shot is. Someone's gonna go down. Yeah, that warrior was way too close. Didn't leave room for Jesus. Didn't leave room for anyone to go in between himself and Maiden, or Mistress. Sorry, I keep saying Maiden. Yeah, PUG is for sure. It's just pickup group. Alright, we're gonna have to move Mistress here. Let me stand over on this Hydra shot. The other two are stacked, so I think a lot of people are gonna get stunned for that. I mean, I hope not, or else they're gonna get sucked in right now. They're gonna go down. Did we have a healer go down? No, no healers went down. This is doing a lot of damage to me though. But we should be okay. Should be able to rotate my cooldowns. Note to self, leave room for Jesus. Thank you, Scott. Yeah, so like these that are a little bit stacked up, I don't want to stand in both of them, because if you stand in two at once, you get stunned. So kind of like Kil'jaeden when you get that debuff as well, with Fell Flame. On heroic mode, you also need to leave room for people to jump in there and mitigate it. Can someone B-res a tank? Can someone B-res a tank? Someone B-res tank. This is going to be the end if no one B-reses that tank. No, here's a Burden of Pain. Here's a Burden of Pain. No B-res. Okay. So we are going to do the giveaway. It is time for the giveaway. It is 3 o'clock. So if you guys do want to stay in this heroic and keep working out the kinks, it's not too bad, to be honest. You guys can. And the healer said he wants to keep leading it, and his name is Subgod. So that healer is going to continue the group from here on out. I'm going to pass leads to him and do the giveaway. Scott, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed all the normal run through. Heroic is a lot more difficult, but you can see that Heroic really only adds 1 or 2 mechanics per fight, and they don't always necessarily apply to you. The first few bosses do not apply to DPS, unless we're talking about Demonic Inquisition does with the Calcified Quills, but that's about it. Yeah, that's a rip raid. That is a rip raid for sure. I will hop over to my tune that has all of the non-combat pets. Let me also pull up this for you guys. So we are going to be giving away this. Let me do this. Promote to raid leader. Alright, so let me repair and hop over to my healer, my other tune. So we're going to be giving away the non-combat pets that we have, and as well as that mount. So it depends on what you want. If you want that mount, let me know and I will hop over to the other character for that mount. If not, then you guys can pick up one of the non-combat pets. So for those of you who were just here to see all of the rip keys and the rip raids, thank you guys for stopping by. As always, Wednesday and Fridays we do live stream. This is the first week of streaming this week, but I will have the definitive date of when I'm going to be giving away the WoW token by the end of next week. So tune in for that. Follow me on Twitter or tune in here on the live streams. And one last thing before you guys go, if you guys have not yet voted, please go ahead and vote here. And let me pick up the pets before I start the giveaway so you guys can see what the pet selection is. Alright, so let me not pick up any of the repeats. Alright, so we have the Porky Pet, the Rocket Bot, the Lil Bad Wolf, the Fungal Abomination, Lil Smokey, Pint-Sized Pachyderm, G0, Rattlejaw, Fragment of Desire, Abyssius, Smolderweb Hatchling, Leviathan, Voodoo, Valkyr, Soulbroken Whelpling, Blight Breath, Elementium Geode, Sinister Squashling, and a Pet Bombling. So, is there... Alright, yeah, so there's also the mount, by the way, was provided by Epic Forever, and it is the Garn Night Howl. So if you guys do want that mount, you guys will have to let me know, and that's on another realm, so we can go over there and do that. So again, it is 15 coins to enter the giveaway. And if you win the giveaway, you double your money, you get 30 coins, and you win the prize. So I do have a 5-minute timer set to this. Why didn't you gain coin? What are you talking about, Epic? You haven't checked your... You haven't checked. So just type in the word giveaway. You guys see it says type giveaway to take part. So just type in the word giveaway, no capitals, nothing. And just type in giveaway and you will enter. But you did gain coins, by the way. Yeah, Nerd, hey, no problem, man. You were an amazing tank, so thank you for coming in and tanking. You were on it with all of the tauntaunts and everything. Scott, I'm glad that you took your day off of work and joined us here. It means a lot, and I'm glad you enjoyed. Reki, I'm glad you're also in here as well. You're a main tank. You know what? If you're in here next week and you're like one of the first ones in here, you can get that tank spot. Not a problem at all. Demon Hunter, you lost. You lost. But to everybody that joined me, thank you for always participating in that PUG life with me. Something that's not very popular in the WoW community. I know a lot of people disparage the PUG life, but I honestly think it's pretty good. We have a lot of tools to enable us to do good runs, and you guys see me do all of that heroic content in PUG, so it's very possible to stay geared, to stay geared and to keep up with the curve, all in a PUG. It was the same as Wednesday when you left? Really? You haven't generated anything? That's really weird. It should be... Let me take a look. No, the coin system is enabled. 3 coins every 10 minutes. Let me refresh this. Epic, you are at 1,000 coins. Are you sure? You're over 1,000, man. So right now, the entered users I have are Heather, Max, Nerd, Glock, Katie, and Scott for the giveaway. If you would like to join, just type in that word giveaway. Also, if you guys do not follow me over on social media, I am on Twitter. You guys can tweet at me whenever you guys want. Also, check out the community tab. I put up the I'm going to be putting up this poll up on that community tab when this live stream is over as well, for a few people that watch the VOD that want to be part of this. And honestly, a huge shout out to all of you guys who show up, who participate, who comment, my sponsors, the mods, any kind of role you guys have in the community, or just sharing the videos and sending it over to discords that you guys are part of, or showing your guild. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it, and we really do have a really good community here. Alright, another minute 57. Let me start running on over to the orc starting area. If not, I can always hearth back if someone already has a tune on this realm. Yeah, Epic, you have over 1,000. You are at 1,046. 1,046 coins. This add-on, this NPC scan, I want it to update because it's so good for finding rares, like old world rares, but it's so broken right now. They haven't updated it since the last patch. Alright, so I'm running on over to the beginning area, and we have 52 seconds left for the raffle. And so I will be working on the emoji this weekend. There's probably going to be one of the polls or one of the emojis that's really far ahead, so I'll work on it this weekend, and hopefully we have that set in stone by next Wednesday. So next Wednesday live stream, if you guys join us, we should have that new emoji. And the winner of the giveaway, there it is. Nerd, you won. Alright, Nerd, do you have a character in my realm, or do you need to create one? And congratulations, man. Oh, also, if you want the mount, let me know, because that's on a different realm. So if you want the mount, let me know. I'll switch over, or you can get one of the pets. What would you like, Nerd? Would you like the mount or the pet? You'll be here next Wednesday and Friday for sure, Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter, thank you for always being here. That's why I promoted you to mod as well. So shout out to you for always being here. Whether we were here or you joined us on Twitch too when we were giving that a shot as well. You'll take the mount? Okay. The mount is on the realm Dalaran, so you need to meet me on Horde Dalaran, and then I can meet you in any of the major cities. We should start a heroic for next week. I think normal was a good warm-up, but if we can start heroic, we can. So meet me over in the US realm Dalaran, and then I can meet you anywhere you'd like to for the mount. Let me change realms to Dalaran. So here we have Dalaran. Log into my druid, who is not transmogged anymore. I was switching out a lot of my gear yesterday because I got that new legendary. So my transmog is all over the place. All over the place. Hey, no problem, Demon Hunter. Thank you to you, man. You're always here. Nerd, where would you like to meet? What starting area? I can meet you in any of the starting areas. I'd rather not do the Blood Elf starting area because there's no flying in Silvermoon. But where would you like to meet? Once you get a better computer, you join in on Fridays and provide Warlock TVs and cookies. All of the nutrition you need. Orc is fine. Let me go over to Orgrimmar. Scott, thank you, man. Thank you for always being here as well. And thank you for the sponsorship support, and I'm glad you got through normal. Demon Hunter's mod now. Yeah, he is. Orc is fine. I'm running on over. Flying over. Yeah, all the nutrition we'll need will be in those cookies. There is even a little bit of protein sprinkled in there in the form of imp meat. Just imp meat and imp bones. It's just getting all that. So here's the mount. The Garn Night Howl. Provided by Epic. Epic Forever donated this mount to us. So shout out to Epic for providing us a mount to give away. Yeah, you haven't seen Brittany in a while because she's been busy moving. So yeah, she's been busy moving, and she hit me up right before the live stream started, maybe like 15-20 minutes before the live stream started, and she said that she couldn't make it, but she'll be in here probably next week because she's been moving and placing everything and trying to not live out of boxes, so I completely understand. So yeah, Brittany's been a little bit busy with some real life stuff. Alright, Nerd, is this you? Nerd me likey? Is that you, Nerd? Once you confirm that's you, I'll let you I'll give you the prize. There you go. Peanut butter cookies? I hope not. I hope not. But then I can't have them. Exactly. It'll be a bad time. Nerd, is this your tune? I mean, I assume so, but just verifying. Heather, thank you for stopping by. We will see you on Wednesday. Once we get Nerd to verify. Wow. This guy got blocked. Max, you beat me to it. Here I am looking at the chat, and you beat me to that, Max. Live stream. For sure. Alright. Here we go. Thank you, nerds. Chaos, welcome back, but it is the end of the stream. We're doing a little bit of dancing with nerds. Max, you were on that band. Thank you for that. I tuned on over, and you were just quick with that. Alright. Shout out to everybody who stopped by today. Honestly, our community is really great. I really appreciate you guys running in here with us, running normal, running heroic, getting everything done with us, sticking through any of the wipes we had, and kind of going through this content. It is the latest raid, so even though for some people normal may be trivial, it's still something that is the hardest content we can get in this game. So yeah, get that mod flex. Alright. Alright guys, thank you guys for stopping by. As always, we live stream Wednesdays and Fridays. We will be giving away a WoW token this week. I just made a little bit of money on the side as well, so I will be using all of that to donate for that token. And again, huge shout out to you guys. If you guys don't follow me on social media, check out the community tab on YouTube. I will be posting the poll there if you have not voted as well, and there will be more stuff coming in there in the future. And again, thank you guys for the donations and sponsorships and Patreons. That really does keep everything going. Helps keep the lights on. Keep the lights on. And Nerd wanted to shout out that he is that kind of orc. So I think that should be the new sign off. A nice little peon orc sign off, since this is where we do the giveaways. If we can say, "Me am that kind of orc. Bye bye."